Solid Waste, by Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, by Ewing Tire, by Farmers Bank, by the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. Colonel's Football here on WSON is also being brought to you by Ryan Wilkie and Walker Bruner, your local Edward Jones Investment Advisors, by H&H Construction, by E.M. Ford & Company, by Heritage Federal Credit Union, and by Team Collision Center. Henderson County High School Colonel's Football is next on WSON. Hello, everybody, from Colonel Stadium on the campus of Henderson County High School in Henderson, Kentucky. I'm Greg Busby with Scott Stone. Steve Town on the sideline tonight as we get you set for Henderson County High School Colonels football. It's the home opener for the Colonels as they welcome in the Central Hardin Bruins. Henderson County getting set to go out for the coin toss. We'll go down to Steve Town when we do that as the Colonels are out and ready to go, as the Bruins still yet to make their way out for the coin toss here tonight. As I mentioned, 800 was the capacity for this game tonight, and it was sold out early in the week. The Colonels will be back in action again here 2 weeks from tonight in a district matchup against Marshall County. We understand tickets to the public will go on sale online for that game on that Wednesday before, which is September 30th. So September 30th, your next chance to buy Colonel football tickets here for their next home game coming up 2 weeks from tonight against Marshall County. Of course, next week's game now is at Madisonville. Originally, Christian County was the opponent, but the coronavirus has hit the Hoptown area, in particular Christian County High School, so they are out of commission for a couple weeks. So the Colonels will play at Madisonville next week, a 7 o'clock kick, and, of course, we'll have it for you here on WSON. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys to the game. Scott, so what are the keys for a Colonels victory here at home tonight against the Central Hardin Bruins?
Well, we're going to be disciplined up front against a team that likes to run the weak tee. You know, there's going to be some trickery in there, and you got to make sure you're disciplined and hit the spot. Number two, offense has to get going this week. We've got to use our speed to our advantage, and we've got to put some points on the board. Last week just scored 7 on the offensive side of the ball, and a faster start for sure. You don't want to fall behind to a team that's not going to pass very much, and if they get a lead, all they're going to do is set on that football and run.
Yeah, last week, Central Hardin, Scotty, attempted 3 passes for the entire ball game. Their starter, Braden Robbins, was 1 for 2 for 5 yards, so they kept it on the ground against E-Town, and a loss to the Panthers 20-14 last week. Of course, Henderson County coming off a loss as well at the Hoptown Tigers. The Colonels, after trailing 20-0 at halftime, made it close, but it was Hoptown
Henderson
going
County,
on to
you're
win
the home team
by the final score of 27-16. That's the voice of our referee for tonight's game, Nathan Francis, down for our coin toss, and we'll go down there.
Your call. It is a tails.
Henderson County has won the toss.
County, would you like to kick, receive, defer to the second half?
So the Colonels win the toss and defer to the second half, so they'll kick off to start. We'll hear from D. Patrick Ford and be back with our starting lineups brought to you by Collier & Company Real Estate after this on WSON.
I'm Ben Tappan, and I've sold thousands of vehicles in Henderson for over 16 years. I'd like to invite all of my customers to visit me at my new home, D. Patrick Ford in Evansville. At D. Patrick Ford, you'll find the largest inventory of new Fords, Lincolns, and used vehicles for the lowest prices in the tri-state. I took the time and did my research, and I chose D. Patrick Ford Lincoln, and you should too. That bridge goes north to D. Patrick Ford, Highway 41, just south of the Lloyd. I'm Ben Tappan, and I'm going to save you money.
Christy Collier with Collier & Company Real Estate here today asking for your help. We have qualified buyers that need homes. If you are thinking of selling your home, call us. Our staff is highly trained and knows how to price your home to receive multiple offers from qualified buyers. We know how to follow the process through to get you to the closing table. Don't chance your largest investment with an amateur. Call the professionals at Collier & Company to bring you the most money possible, or find us on the web at mycollierhomes.com.
Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Welcome back to Colonel Stadium. Starting lineups brought to you by Collier & Company Real Estate. As Henderson County will be on defense to start. Defensive line at the ends, number 41, Rance Hawkins, 6'1", 215 senior, and number 4, Leighton Fletcher, 6', 240 senior. At the defensive tackle spots, number 74, Kobe Reed, 6'5", 280 senior, and number 53, Kobe Walker, 6', 240 senior. At the linebackers, number 44, Jack McIlvain, 6', 220 senior, and number 9, Garrett Allender, 6', 205 junior. Defensive backs at the corners, number 22, Jaheim Williams, 5'10", 150 sophomore, and also at corner number 28, Faith Samuel, 5'7", 150 junior. The safeties, number 10, Seth Gobin, 5'10", 150 junior. Number 3, Kenai Smith, a 5'10", 170 junior. And number 1, Colton Evans, a 5'10", 175-pound senior. Offensively for the Central Hardin Bruins, left tackle 79, Clayton Hockman, 6'2", 230 junior. Left guard 55, Tanner Lafayette, 5'10", 205 senior. The center, number 50, Blaine Mattingly, 6'1", 245 senior. Right guard 77, Cal Browning, 6'3", 240 senior. Right tackle 78, Ryan Haycraft, 5'10", 215 senior. Tight end number 41, Adam Hobbs, 6'4", 235 sophomore. The quarterback, number 3, Braden Robbins, 6'4", 195 sophomore. The halfback, number 45, Trent Hill, 6'1", 210 senior. At the wingback is Trayvon Williams, 6'1", 170 junior. And the fullback, number 6, Gabe Ramirez, 5'10", 185 senior. Receiver, number 12, Carter Robinson, 6'3", 170 senior. It is Colton Evans set to kick it away as the Colonels will be moving right to left on your radio down here in this opening quarter. So the Bruins receiving left to right as we are moments away from kickoff here at Colonel Stadium. Steve Towle with us on the sideline tonight. Great to have Steve back with us. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good to be back.
Waiting for the clock to hit 0 for this one gets underway. Big thanks to Golden Corral, who provides the WSON broadcast crew our pregame meal. Golden Corral open with all-you-can-eat buffet still. The good news is the waiters and waitresses will bring that goodies to you, and you can have all
exactly
you can eat.
what you want.
That's right. That's right. You got a list out there. You just tell them what you'd like, and they bring it to you. Had a great meal there at Golden Corral.
Seating every other seat, so safety, number one priority there.
Steve, what's kind of the keys in your mind for this game tonight?
Yeah, just like you guys, I'm going to echo those same sentiments. It's important to get off to a great start. Of course, won the second half against Hoptown, but kind of put themselves in a hole really too big to get out of. And like Coach Boston said this morning on the Coach's Corner, the first half was played like a scrimmage game. The second half played more like the first game of the season.
Colonels in their maroon jerseys, white numerals, with the double white stripe over the shoulders and the number on the shoulder as well. The gray pants, the Bruins of Central Hardin in their home whites with Columbia blue numerals trimmed in gold, the yellow pants and the yellow helmets. You can, of course, hear us as always on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. You can see tonight's game as well online at WSONradio.com or Facebook Live. Our video sponsors, Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, Henderson Ford, Rockhouse Pizza, and Smith Hart Insurance Agency.
Guys, great-looking crowd tonight, really, and I'm not making that up. A very, very solid crowd here on the Henderson side.
It is sold out to capacity, what they could let in, which was 800 this week. And Evans gets us underway here from Colonel Stadium with the wind at his back a bit, and the football is going to be taken at the 6-yard line. Getting across the 25 to the 20 is Williams, still on his feet, brought down at about the 36-yard line. Trayvon Williams on the return, and that's where the Bruins will have it coming out for their first series. Again, the Central Hardin quarterback, Braden Robbins, 6'4", 195 sophomore, but not a thrower. Only 2 pass attempts in the loss against E-Town last week. This team will mainly keep it on the ground using Hill, Williams, Ramirez, and Robinson.
Yeah, when we saw him on film in the shotgun, he would just kind of roll to the left or right, and then he'd just run. Kind of what we saw the last time we played Central Hardin. A lot of passing. A lot of running.
Lone receiver is Robinson out to the right. Wing back is Williams. They got a tight end, Hobbs, on the left side. As here's the handoff on the sweep to Williams, who gets across the 40 to the 41. A gain of 5 on first down for the 6'1 junior, Trayvon Williams. I think Coach Tim Mattingly would take that all night, Scott Stone.
Yes, he will. Colonel's got to slow that down.
So 5 yards on first down for the Bruins. Ball in the middle of the field with Central Hardin with it on their own 41-yard line. Quarterback Robbins, who opened up in the gun, actually will go under center now. Puts a man in motion, and he's going to pitch it. That's Williams trying to get off to the left side, and he's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss. Coming up to make the stop for Henderson County, Seth Gobin getting his first start tonight, and he makes a tackle there for a loss of 2 back to the 39-yard line. Gobin, 5'10" junior.
I don't think that's – I guess it is.
Gobin getting the start for Chambers tonight, who had a great game last week, but Marcus missed a practice this week, so Gobin getting the start and making the most of that opportunity. It'll be a 3rd and 7 now for the Bruins. They fake to pitch to Williams. Now coming near side with the football is Robinson, I believe, brought down into Colonel territory at about the 45. On the carry was Keandre Johnson on the carry to the Colonel's 44-yard line and a first down for the Bruins.
Yeah, that's a play that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was it Leighton Fletcher that was at the point of attack or even in the backfield? And more often than not, he's going to make that play, and that's a play that the Colonel defense has got to make, as they would have been in a punting situation. But instead, first down, and they cross midfield.
You had a rough time stopping them on 3rd down. Hoptown that was last week in the first half.
1st and 10 for the Bruins now at the Henderson 44-yard line. Early on, no score, just 2 minutes in here from Henderson. Here's a handoff to Gabe Ramirez. First carry for the fullback Ramirez, and it's a nice one. A gain of about 7 yards inside the Colonel's 40 down at the Henderson 38. Rance Hawkins in on the stop for the Colonels there at defensive end. But the football spotted at the Henderson 38 on the near hash. The Bruins moving left to right on your radio now here in this opening quarter. 9.5 minutes to go in the first, no score.
Yeah, this is what they want to do. They want to get. They're fine with going three downs before they get a first down, as long as they get the first down. Run that clock.
It was a gain of 6 for Ramirez, so it'll be a 2nd and 4 for the Bruins. Robbins takes the snap. Going to hand it off, trying to cut it off the near side is Williams. He gets down to the 35 and will be just a yard shy of a first down, so a pickup of 3 and a 3rd and short coming up for Central Hardin here on the Henderson 35-yard line. 4 down territory, I'd say right there. Too long for a field goal, but would likely go for it in that spot.
They do have a really good punter, though. He can get her 40
really
yards
good
easy.
Kicker.
Yeah.
Punter is average. The kicker is Division I.
Pretty good against the defense. Speaking of kicking, blocked 2 punts last week against Elizabethtown. 3rd and 1 here. As Johnson goes in motion, going to hand it off to the fullback Ramirez. No gain, nothing there.
Wow.
It'll be a 4th and 1. As Henderson County's Kobe Reed, along with Fletcher, in on the stop for the Colonels. And the Bruins going for it here. 4th and 1 from the Colonel 35-yard line.
The wing T is a big misdirection type of offense. They try to get a little fancy with the counter coming back to the Colonel sideline over here, but don't be surprised. They're not afraid to pitch that ball wide and get the best they can. They block very well up front and on the corners.
And the wing T look, the quarterback Robbins under center is going to hand off to Ramirez, and it looks like he's got the first down, just the yard he needed. We'll see where they spot it. He was hit at the 35 but fell forward, and he gets a yard to the 34, and that'll be a yard gain, and that'll be a first down for the Bruins. And Boyd, State Farm Insurance helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent Ann Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and Green to start your savings today. Call 270-826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com. So Central Hardin converts on 4th down, and it's a 1st and 10 now from the Henderson 34-yard line. Quarterback Robbins looking to throw left, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Ramirez out of the backfield at about the 28-yard line. Coverage on the play by Henderson County's Colton Evans, but the pass a bit too tall, and it's 2nd and 10.
with the Central Hardin passing game. It's not so much how the quarterback throws the ball as much as they don't catch the ball all that well. And that's got a lot to do with why they throw the football on average about 3 to 4 times a game.
The lone receiver, Carter Robinson, split out wide left, which is the far side of the field, as now Robbins will take the snap from the gun. He's going to hand it off to Johnson, who has the middle and has the Colonel 20 down to the 19. A nice burst of speed there from Keandre Johnson, and it's at the 20 as the Bruins had the football in the Colonel's red zone.
2 carries for 30 yards for Johnson.
Keandre Johnson, 5'10", 165 senior. So 1st and 10 for the Bruins from the Henderson 20-yard line. Robbins going to hand this one off to Williams, and he's brought down for maybe a yard. Henderson County's Kobe Walker there to bring him down. Give him 2 yards to the 18, so it'll be a 2nd and 8 for Central Hardin at the Henderson 18-yard line. 6:08 to go, first quarter. No score between Henderson County and Central Hardin.
10 plays, 6 minutes off the clock.
2nd and 8 from the 18. Robbins under center. Puts a man in motions. Going to hand it off, and it's going to be a 2-yard loss as Kobe Walker in on the stop for the Colonels as they handed it off to Williams, but he's stopped at the 20, and it'll be a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this is a better defense with Kobe Walker on the field. He's been dinged up for the last week and a half, held out of practice most all week. But again, you saw there 2 fine plays back-to-back for the Colonel senior.
Absolutely. McLevain, another senior, also there in on that play for the Colonels. 3-year starter at linebacker is McLevain. So a 3rd and 10 for Central Hardin from the Henderson 20. Robbins from the gun. Looking to keep it running right, and he is going to get about the 18, and that's it. A gain of just 2. As Walker there again for the Colonels, along with Henderson County's Garrett Allender. They knock him out of bounds at the 16, so give him 4, and it'll be a 4th and 6. And it looks like the field goal unit is coming on.
Now, this is a guy that has been as good as advertised, looked very good in the pregame warm-ups. Looks like this is going to be about a 33-yarder.
Evan Jones is the kicker from the right hash. We'll take it back down to Steve.
All right, here we go. Snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's a wobbler, and it's no good.
Just underneath the cross ball from 32 yards. So the Colonels dodge a bullet there. The defense holds the kick no good, and it'll be Henderson County football.
13 plays and almost 8 minutes off the clock, and the Colonels take over on the 20. But now, though, kind of like last week, we stopped Hoptown there that first possession, and then we were 3 and out. That's not good news. Let's get a little drive going here.
Yeah, an offense that really never got going last week against Hopkinsville. They scored 16 points was the points total, but none of those points were scored by the Colonels' defense. Ben Dalton will open up from the gun, and he's going to throw quickly. It's a screen complete to Eddie Brooks at the 20, gets a couple yards to the 22, and brought down right there by Central Hardin's Landon Blair. A pickup of 2 will bring up a 2nd and 8. Just under 4 minutes ago, opening quarter, Henderson County and Central Hardin scoreless. The Colonel's first offensive series of the night. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dalton, who takes the snap. And he's going to hand it off to Jordan Wright, and looking to go off the right side is going to be tackled for, actually, did he lose a yard here, Scotty?
Yeah,
maybe the 21.
1.
Yeah, loss of 1. And it'll be a 3rd and 9 coming up for the Colonels. A big 3rd down coming up for the Colonels. early in this ball game. Last week, Henderson 5 of 12 on third down, 41% in the loss at Hoptown. 3 receivers to the left this time for Dalton. Wright is a lone back. Mattingly tight end to the right. Dalton's going to throw another screen. This one is complete at the 15 to Brooks again. Gets across and is brought down at the 25. So a gain of 4, but it'll be a 4th and 6. And the punt team coming out for Henderson County. Take it from South Bulldog Jack Dalton and Henderson County Colonels Ben and Luke Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals for personal and commercial projects, big or small. DSS Rentals has the tool for you on 41 South next to Crestline. Evans back to punt for the Colonels around his own 15-yard line. A high punt is going to hit near midfield and actually be taken at the 47-yard line. And good coverage from the Colonel punt team as Williams was there to grab it, but a 28-yard punt on the tackle for Henderson County was Zion Cruz, and it'll be Bruins football at their own 44. Go ahead, Steve.
No, not a good punt, especially when you've got the wind at your back, so didn't really trade field position all that well, but a great job. That's the long snapper, sophomore Turner Mattingly, getting down there first to make the play.
Excuse me, that was 31-yard punt. I got the wrong marker. 31.
So Central Hardin starting this drive from their own 44 in a scoreless game with just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Robbins looking over the middle of the throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run off the left side. Has the 50 into Colonel territory. Dropped down at about the Henderson 47-yard line. Near the first down, maybe a yard or two shy.
Colonel's just a little lethargic, not just on offense, but on defense as well, as they haven't done a very good job of containing the end, whether left or right.
A gain of 8 for the quarterback Robbins to the Colonel 48, and it'll be a 2nd and 2.
Feels like we're playing the old Georgia Tech. You're going to get about 4 possessions, and that's it.
From the gun, Robbins works, puts a man in motion, hands it to the man on the sweep. That is Thompson, and he's going to be brought down for no gain, it looks like.
From the outset, it looks like two teams that are pretty evenly matched. Central Hardin not blessed with a ton of speed, but they run what they run very, very well. And the Colonels have got to stay at home, read their keys, and just make simple plays. Keep the ball in front of them.
No gain there for Johnson. With a minute to go in the opening quarter, Central Hardin facing a 3rd and 2 at the Henderson 48-yard line. Robinson, a lone receiver, out to the left, and
timeout
a whistle, and Central Hardin takes a timeout. Well, take it as well. 45 seconds to go in this opening quarter, no score. Back up to this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
You have questions and we have answers. Hello, I'm Andy Rideout with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. UK Extension provides practical, research-based information to help people, businesses, communities build a better future. We offer programs and assistance with agriculture and natural resources, family and consumer sciences, 4-H youth development, horticulture, as well as community and economic development. To see how we can help you, contact us at the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service at 826-8387.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Walker Bruner. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 2630 U.S. Highway 41. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Central Hardin with the football out of the timeout. A 3rd and 2 from the Henderson to 48 with just under a minute to go in this opening quarter. As Robbins is going to hand it off, and
He didn't get it.
Maybe a yard on the carry. Ramirez for Central Hardin. I'm going to give him a good spot, though.
He gave him a great spot, but they're calling for it down. With that spot, it looks like he got it.
Pretty close, yep.
But the way it looked like he didn't get it.
Yep. It looks like he needs a yard to get it there, maybe even half a yard, as the Colonels defensively are going to face what looks like another fourth down attempt from Central Hardin, but they
run it out.
Yep, they're going to let the first quarter end, I believe. Robbins is hustling out there.
Might try to jump us offsides.
Yeah, they're going to break the hold on. Maybe try to get something off here on a 4th and inches.
Time's up.
And
I didn't get that off.
I don't think so either, but they do according to the officials. And
they didn't get it?
I don't think so. No signal just yet.
Forward progress.
Leighton Fletcher in there for the Colonels. Fletcher was there along with Rance Hawkins.
Oh, we got it.
And it's Colonels football as the Colonels turn away the Bruins on a 4th down attempt to end the first quarter. We'll take a break. No score between Henderson and Central Hardin. Colonels ball near midfield when we come back on WSON.
H&H Construction and Supply is your local answer to all of your kitchen and bath questions. H&H Construction for your custom Amish cabinets, for your custom live edge bars, island tops and tables, for your custom showers. Family owned and operated, H&H Construction has served the tri-state area for over 40 years. Let our interior designer show you the difference experience can make in turning your house into your dream home. Come visit our showroom on McKinley Street and talk to Keith, Josh, or Aaliyah and take the first step toward creating your dream.
Hi, this is Mike Hazelwood with EM 40 Company. At EM Ford,
This is Allie Brazier with Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
So it'll be Henderson County football after they turn away the Bruins on downs. The Colonels will have great field position here with the football at their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end right as Dalton is going to hand it off to Jordan Wright. And the sophomore gets to the 50-yard line, a gain of 3 on first down for the Colonels. Tackle on the play by Trent Hill, linebacker for the Bruins. A gain of 3 and the ball right at midfield on the 50 for the Colonels. Just underway second quarter. And a scoreless game between Henderson County and Central Hardin. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dalton. Dalton takes a snap, going to throw a screen. Dropped by Worth at the 45, and he's going to be tackled for a loss at about the 46. A loss of a yard, and it'll bring up going back here now. It is a loss. Now they're talking about it.
Right now, guys, the Colonel passing attack has been lateral
at
best, and not much by the way of running the ball effectively on either direction.
Yeah, we're 3 for 3 passing now, but no yards to show.
So it's backed up to the 43. So a 3rd and 14 coming up for the Colonels. Dalton throws a slant. It is behind his intended receiver. He was looking for Henderson County's Braden Powell, and it's 4th down. The punt team coming out.
Colonels are just 2 yards offense in 2 possessions.
Well, it had a great spot there to start that drive, but got nothing.
Not sure if that was the right route. I think as Coach Boston was calling for another receiver at the end of that play.
So Evans on to punt again. With Trayvon Williams back to receive around his own 25-yard line. Good snap to Evans. Oh, Evans going to fake it. At least it was coming for it. Now he has the 40. He has the 50, and he's going to be brought down, pushed out of bounds at the Bruin 48. So he'll be shy of a first down, as he thought that one was going to be blocked, and almost made a play to get back to a first down. Did get across the 50. And that's where the Bruins will have it, looks like. It's their own 48-yard line.
Well, guys, I'm telling you, that was a complete cluster on the Colonels' part, but they did benefit from it. Colonels only had 10 men on the field, and that's why there was such a good rush from the Bruins.
So the Bruins from their own 48 in a scoreless game with 10:29 to go in the first half. as a penalty marker down. First penalty of the game coming up here. Looks like a procedure penalty against the Bruins.
Of course, both teams have only touched the ball. This will be Central Hardin's third time.
Prior to the snap infraction, offense. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Guys, I thought we had, for some reason, a first down on that. I'm sorry.
Got past the line of scrimmage, our original line of scrimmage, and yep.
He did get 6 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, big deal.
Well,
that's kind of where we are tonight, guys. We are not focused at all.
At the moment, that's the only 6 yards we got.
First and 15 from their own 43 for Central Hardin. On a handoff coming near side is Keandre Johnson, and he's going to be brought down at the Colonel 48, so he picks up about 7-8 yards there on first down after the first and 15. It's about half of it back with the ball at the Colonel 48 now.
Yeah, 4 carries for 38 for Johnson. He's got some wheels on him, boys.
5'10", 165 senior. Exactly 10 minutes to go in this first half. A scoreless game between Henderson County and Central Hardin.
Colonels are extremely lucky to be in a scoreless game right now. They could easily be down at least 7.
Robbins from the gun. Going to take the snap. Hand off to Williams, and Williams may have lost a yard. Tackled at the 49. Garrett Allender there for the Colonels. It is a loss of a yard. So to bring up a 3rd and 8 now for the Bruins with the football at the Colonel 49.
They're just 1 of 4 on third down. Man, you get them off here. Maybe they punt at midfield. If it's 4th and long.
3rd and 8 here. Quarterback Robbins with the receiver on either side this time. Takes the snap. Rolling right's going to throw. It's complete at the 46 and close to a first down. Making the grab is Mason Thompson. And it is a first down for the Bruins to the Colonel 42-yard line. First pass completed of the night. That one to Thompson.
Well, guys, I wasn't at the game last week, so I can't speak to that. But I'm telling you, this team is not near as good as Hopkinsville, and Henderson County looks flat.
8.5 minutes to go in this opening half. No score. And now the Bruins 1st and 10 from the Colonel's 42. Robbins takes a snap. He's looking left. He's going to throw again. This one incomplete, too tall for his intended receiver, Mason Thompson, near the 35-yard line. And it'll be second down coming up for the Bruins.
Yeah, busted coverage from the Colonels. A man running wide open here in the secondary right in front of the Colonel bench. Colonel coaches wanting to know why we can't cover anybody more than 10 yards down the field. Just lucky there for an errant pass.
It's Sadiq Clements in the game first time, I think, on defense.
2nd and 10 here for the Bruins from the Colonel's 42. Robbins going to hand it off to Williams, trying to come near side, and he's going to be brought down by Henderson County's Kenai Smith and Garrett Allender as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it, so no gain, and it's 3rd and 10 now for the Bruins.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing Garrett Allender's name more and more as he gets more depth and learning that inside linebacker position as he's a first-year starter here in his junior season. He's a guy that is slowly starting to get it, and he's going to be in on a lot of tackles from here on out.
6'5", 205 junior, Garrett Allender. Already called his names a few times tonight, as Steve has mentioned. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left here for Robbins. Robbins takes a snap, looking right, looking to throw, getting a little pressure, throws on the run, incomplete. At about the 38-yard line, a little too tall for Thompson.
Yeah, you better be glad he threw it when he did. Big 52 was coming his way.
Yeah, he was.
Are they going to punt?
They should.
Henderson County's Faith Samuel in on the coverage there. And it is 4th and 10 for the Bruins with the football at the Henderson 42-yard line.
Maybe he kicks her in the end zone. We'll take a touchback.
I don't like guys that punt with receiver gloves on. Bad things can happen.
That's Mason Thompson, the punter. Snap by Ching. Flag is down at the snap. The punt is going to hit at the 25, take a Central Hardin bounce, and go inside the 20 down to the 16. But a flag down right at the snap.
26-yard punt if it holds, Greg.
Our referee tonight, Nathan Francis.
It's against them. They're going to ask
Josh. Been on sides. We'll see.
Can you take the 5 at the end, I guess?
More than 4 players in the backfield. That 5-yard penalty will be tacked on to the end of the kick. First down, Henderson County.
There you go, Scotty.
We can do it.
Mr. Francis answered your question. So it looks like it was down at about the 16, so the Colonels, after the 5-yard penalty, would take over at the 21.
We'll take it.
So 26-yard punt, but 21-yard net, I guess you'd call it. Colonels, you have to get a first down. Third possession, though.
Got to throw it down the field. If you're going to throw it, try to move these safeties.
7 minutes ago, first half, no score, and now a penalty marker comes in.
Did we line up all sides?
From the linesman.
Yeah, they're gonna reset that. They've actually blew the whistle, and that's what messed the whole play up.
There is no penalty on the play.
All right.
Coach Boston quit on that call.
So from the 21, Colonels, 1st and 10 in a scoreless game here. As Dalton's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and Ben's going to get to the 24. A gain of 3 for Dalton with 7 minutes to go in this first half.
That was a read option play there for the senior quarterback, and probably would have been 6 one way, half a dozen the other. If he hands off to Jordan Wright, he's going to get 3 yards. He took it himself, and he had to battle to get those 3 yards.
Brock Burton in on the stop for the Bruins. A 2nd and 7 now for the Colonels. With the football at their own 24-yard line.
Colonels got to get moving. 8 on the play clock.
Dalton from the gun takes the snap. He's getting pressured, and he's going to be sacked back at the 20-yard line. Sacked by Landon Blair.
Somebody's down for the Colonels, Greg.
Sacks Dalton back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 4.
Running back Jordan Wright down on the ground.
Well, sophomore running back right now, Jordan Wright, as Steve mentioned, is down. Colonel's trainer T.J. Hall, along with head coach Josh Boston, out to check on Jordan Wright. Colonel Injury Reports brought to you by Kurt Hamilton Injury Law. Hurt? Call Kurt. Injured in an auto, truck, or motorcycle accident or slip and fall, call Kurt, 855-231-KURT. That's 855-231-CRUT. Kurt Hamilton Injury Law, serving both sides of the river.
Hope it's just a cramp. He is
looking at, maybe he's trying to stretch him out there, Scotty. We'll see that.
I just seen
TJ's down near the ankle area. And we'll take a timeout here from Kurt Hamilton Injury Law. Be back in a scoreless game with 6:14 to go in the first half here on WSON.
Hi, this is Mike Hazelwood with EM Ford Company. At EM Ford, we insure many of the businesses and industries in the area. However, we're not just a commercial insurance agency. We're also a leader in personal lines insurance. EM Ford & Company has the experience and marketing ability to offer you a competitive and comprehensive insurance program that is tailored to your family's needs and budget. We will also be there when you have a claim. EM Ford & Company, your local source for personal lines insurance.
EM Ford & Company on the Strip in Henderson. Call 270-830-8877. You're listening to Henderson County High School football on WSON Henderson, Kentucky. 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Oh, yeah.
So they're helping Wright off the field. We'll get a report from Steve Towle on him as we go along here on WSON. Meanwhile, they bring Leighton Fletcher in at running back, 6'4", 240 senior, as the Colonels facing a 3rd and 11 here from their own 20-yard line with just over 6 minutes ago in the first half in a scoreless game. Two receivers right, one to the left. Dalton looking to throw over the middle. Has a man there, but it's overthrown, looking for Eddie Brooks at about the 45. Brooks had a step on his man, but it goes incomplete, and it's fourth down. The punt team coming out for the Colonels.
Guys, got your injury update with Jordan Wright. Looks like T.J. Hall working on the right knee at the moment. No speculation on return.
Again, our injury reports brought to you by Kurt Hamilton Injury Law. Call Kurt at 855-231-KURT. So Evans on to punt. He'll be punting from around his own 5-yard line. So a chance for Central Hardin to have great field position here. End-over-end kick is going to be taken right at the 50.
We got it.
Dropped, and I think the Colonels have it. Maybe a muff punt there, and it is Henderson County football.
29-yard punt. The Colonels got her back.
Recovered by Henderson County's Turner Mattingly on the muff punt, and the Colonels had the football back at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, guys, Colonels dodged a real bullet there. Bad snap on the play. Colton played shortstop on it, picked it up, got rid of it in a hurry under duress, and a great job of getting down the field. Turner Mattingly making his second special teams play on punt team tonight.
You know, Colton is a pretty good shortstop. For sure.
That is correct.
Dalton looking to throw on first down near midfield, and it is complete at the 48-yard line, but a penalty marker down is making the catch Kenai Smith, but a marker down.
Got us offsides, maybe.
Nathan Francis will give us the official call. It is against the Colonels.
Legal shift, offense. Number 5. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
The good news is that's just 10 yards of penalties, and we're almost at halftime. Colonels really had a lot last week.
He had nearly 60 in that first half against Hopkinsville. But a 1st and 15 here with the football back now at the 43. And now a timeout.
Timeout. Henderson County.
Colonels take a timeout. 5:45 to go in this opening half. No score. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
Fix up your home with Heritage. Our home improvement financing options can help you change your home now and pay for it over time. Upgrade your home. Make home repairs. Remodel a kitchen. Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage.
Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCU and equal housing lender. Go to HFC.net for details about credit costs or terms.
It's tough when you have an auto accident. It is never a convenient time, especially now during COVID-19. At Team Collision Center, they want to make sure their customers and employees are safe and protected. All vehicles are sanitized when they arrive at the shop for repairs, and again when repairs are completed and the vehicle is returned to the customer. When you want quality auto body repairs, stop by Team Collision Center at 2171 South Green Street or call 270-869-8326.
Colonels on a 1st and 15 from their own 43. Dalton tries to pass, looking for Brooks near midfield, but he couldn't bring it in. He got his hands on it, leaped in the air to try to make the grab, but it goes incomplete. And it'll be a 2nd down and 15 to go as the Colonels have the football at their own 43 with 5:41 to go in this first half in a scoreless game between Henderson County and Central Hardin.
Yeah, Henderson's having a hard time establishing the running game, making the passing game even harder.
Going to try the sweep with Eddie Brooks off the left side. Eddie at midfield gets into Bruin territory, brought down at about the Central Hardin 48-yard line. So a gain of 9 there, and it'll be about a 3rd and 6 coming up for the Colonels.
Yeah, and how big was that penalty on Eddie the prior play? They'd be looking at a first down play or maybe even a 2nd and 1.
Colonels the ball now at the Bruin 48. Facing a 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff coming near side. Jaheim Williams on a sweep. He has the corner, makes a move, and it's going to be brought down at the 45. So Williams on his first carry of the night gets 3. And it'll be a gain of 3, and it'll be about a, looks like he needs to get to about the 42, so a 4th and 3.
It should only be a third. It is 4th and 3. Hey, Lane Fletcher's got to do a little better job. He's in the game at fullback right now, and he just kind of gave a half-hearted effort. If he makes any kind of block at all, it's going to be closer to a first down.
The Colonels going for it here on a 4th and 3 from the Bruin 45, or at least trying to draw him off as Dalton smacks his hands. No movement on the line of scrimmage from Central Hardin. Now Fletcher moves to his left. Ben takes a snap, going to give it to Fletcher, and Layton is going to have the first down.
Oh.
He got to the 41.
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
better
They
not
got
push
pushed
that back. Yeah. There you go.
Yep, it is a first down for the Colonels. Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC, first down for Henderson County. It's trade in, trade up time, but you get the most for your trade, plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Colonels of the football fresh to the downs. 1st and 10 from the Bruin 42.
I know the Coach Boston's philosophy defensively, get all the good athletes you can out there on the field and get some rest on offense, but I think Leighton Fletcher's got to be in the backfield just a little bit more here in this first half.
First down, guys.
Hand off to Fletcher here, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, although the Powell pushes and the ball comes out. The whistle was blown after the ball popped out. The Colonels got back on it, but that does not matter as they're calling the play dead at the 40. So there you see Fletcher and the Colonels pushing the Powell there for about a gain of 2 yards after he was hit from behind the line of scrimmage, actually. So
heads up play by Ben Dalton. The quarterback saw that he was held up in the line. He just turned around and ran right into Leighton, and the big fella stayed on his feet and was able to push out a couple.
Yeah, because he got hit as soon as he got the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 8 from the 40. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Colonels. Dalton looking right, and the throw is intercepted. Intercepted at the 45, coming near sideline, down the 20, 15, 10, and did he get in or not?
Nope.
Down at the 1-yard line. An interception for Central Hardin's Caden Ferguson. And the Bruins are in business, 1st and goal from the Henderson 1 after the pick. Tried a little slant, and Ferguson read it perfectly. And a big play here late in this first half for Central Hardin. 1st and goal from the 1 for the Bruins. Robbins from under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. No signal just yet. It was, and it is a touchdown for Gabe Ramirez. The 5'10 senior in from a yard out, and the Bruins take a 6-0 lead with 3:23 to go in this first half.
Why is the clock running, Greg? He didn't get in.
Well, they signaled touchdown there, didn't they?
No, they did not.
Oh, okay. I saw 2 hands up there in the middle. And so now they'll try it again. Here's a penalty marker down. Excuse me.
That'd be nice. It comes back. Move them back. We can't be that lucky, can we?
No.
Penalty marker down.
It was probably us. We were anxious.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 94. Half the distance to the goal, replay 2nd down.
So it'll be a 2nd and goal of about the length of the football for the Bruins.
It's just good news for them. They get to keep that clock running.
Yeah, good point. 3 minutes and counting left in this first half.
74.
Thank you, sir. So 2nd and goal from inside the 1 for the Bruins. Handoff, Ramirez. There's your touchdown. Gabe Ramirez, a 1-yard touchdown run with 2:46 to go in this first half. As Central Hardin takes the early lead on the big interception return back to the 1. And they're on the board here late in this opening half.
All right. Senior kicker looking to atone from an earlier miss in the first quarter. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wow.
Missed that one wide left. With plenty of leg, he drilled it, but wide left. So 6-0. Here's your score. We'll take a break. Central Hardin on top after the big interception. Set them up at the 1. 2:46 to go first half. Back after this on WSON.
If you're in need of health care but uneasy about visiting an urgent care or doctor's office in person, Owensboro Health is here to help. We are now offering telehealth virtual visits with your provider from the safety and comfort of your home. Just call your doctor's office to set up a virtual appointment. Considering a visit to an Owensboro Health urgent care? Call before you go and ask about a virtual visit. Find out more at owensborohealth.org/virtual visits.
This is Kevin Herron with Herron Auction and Realty. Stay tuned for Colonels at the Half. Greg Busby will recap first half scoring and stats, and he'll preview our upcoming auctions on Colonels at the Half, presented by Herron Auction and Realty.
Central Hardin on top of Henderson County 6-0 with 2:46 to go in this first half. The Bruins will kick it off after a 1-yard run from Gabe Ramirez after Caden Ferguson picked off a pass of Ben Dalton and took it back 54 yards to the 1. Kickoff taken by Leighton Fletcher at the 20, one of the up men for the Colonels. Gets across to the 30, coming near side 35, and he's pushed out of bounds just across the 35-yard line. Mark him down at the 36-yard line. Take it from South Football Bulldog Jack Dalton and Henderson County Football Colonels Ben and Luke Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals for personal and commercial projects, big or small. DSS Rentals has the tool for you. DSS Rentals on 41 South next to Crestline in Henderson. Two minutes and 39 seconds here for the Colonels with the football at their own 37-yard line. They have 2 timeouts remaining as well here in this first half. As Dalton takes a snap, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be hit for no gain. May have lost a yard. As tackle on the play by Caden Ferguson, who had the big interception earlier. No gain. It'll be a 2nd and 10. And Boyd at State Farm Insurance helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent Ann Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and Green to start your savings today. Call 270-826-9583 or visit her online at annismyagent.com. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Dalton. And Dalton going to keep it himself, fakes the handoff to Williams, and Ben gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 as we go under a minute 45 to play. Actually give him a 3 to the 40, so a 3rd and 7 coming up. Again, the Colonels do have 2 timeouts remaining. They're right now facing a 3rd and 7 with the football at their own 40-yard line.
0 for 4 on 3rd down. We've only converted 1 first down tonight.
Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end Mattingly to the right. Dalton throwing a screen, complete to Williams. Williams makes a man miss, 35, has the 40-50, near sideline 40, 35-20, 25-20. Jaheim Williams, 60 yards on the screen from Ben Dalton, and the Colonels tied up with 1:04 to play in the opening half.
Just what the doctor ordered, boys. The biggest score for the Colonels all year on offense. 60 yards.
Boy, Jaheim made the man miss at about his own 35, got freed up to 45, and he was gone. 60 yards on the screen from Dalton to Williams. Now Evans on for an important extra point here. We go back down to Steve Town.
All right, the senior's ready. Mattingly over the ball. Gobin calls for it. Snap is down. Kick is up. And the kick is good.
Henderson County takes the lead 7-6 with 1:04 to go in the first half. We're back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
It's trade in and trade up time at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Now get the most for your trade plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles.
That means savings up to $13,000 on new Chevy and GMCs and prices starting as low as $19,900 on new Buick Encores. Or choose 0% for 84 months on Equinox and Trax.
Good credit, bad credit, we want to earn your business. Check out all the great deals at HendersonChevrolet.com. Find new roads or cross that money-saving bridge to Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Financing with approved credit.
Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
1:04 to go in this first half. 7-6. Henderson County, after the 60-yard touchdown from Ben Dalton on a screen to Jaheim Williams, takes the lead.
3 plays, 63 yards, 1:44 off the clock. Colonels finally convert on third down, finally get their second first down, and finally a big play by the offense.
Well, it was a big play from the score to give him the lead here with time winding down on the opening half. As Evans will short pooch kick. It's going to be taken at the 37-yard line and getting to his own 49. One of the up men for the Bruins, returning that one, a little pooch from Evans. And Central Hardin with 2 timeouts left will have the football at their own 49 with 58 seconds left, trailing Henderson 7-6.
And the kicker can kick it about 50 yards, by the way. He looked on that extra point. Of course, he missed it. Thank goodness.
Yeah, all he needs is one kick to get that confidence back. I just hope he doesn't get it before halftime.
Yeah, let's don't give him a chance.
The Bruins from their own 49 with 58 seconds left, trailing by a point here in this first half. Robbins takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Keandre Johnson. And Johnson on the sweep off the right side gets a couple yards, maybe 3 to the Colonel 48-yard line. Maybe the 47. So a pickup of 4, bring up a 2nd and 6 here.
Yeah, they kind of moving like they're happy with the 7-6 score.
It may say a lot about what they have returning.
Yeah, good point. Not a lot. Lost nearly all their skill people from a year ago.
Watch a deep pass here. Good time to throw it.
2nd and 6. Robbins is going to pitch to Keandre Johnson. He's going to be stopped for a loss.
There's that guy, Seth Govan again, getting a start tonight. Great job by the young man.
Well, he gained 4 and then he lost 4.
He did. Back to the original line of scrimmage, their own 48, and that is the end of the first half. Henderson on top 7-6 after the big screen pass Dalton to Jaheim Williams. Steve Towns downstairs with Coach Josh Boston.
Coach, they had you hemmed up for quite a while. Got a big play that looked like it was even doomed from the start. It was tipped from the beginning, and Jaheim Williams takes it to the house. That's the difference in the game so far.
Yeah, Jaheim, he's got that big playability. Hated for Jordan. Jordan got hurt right there. Got rolled up on the back of his leg, hurt his knee. But I mean, we're not executing right now. We're not throwing the ball like we need to. They're doing a good job of clogging the box like we expected them to, and we put a lot on our receivers this week and said, look, we've got to be able to throw the ball on the perimeter, and we haven't given them to do that yet.
Best of luck in the second half, Coach.
Thanks. Go Colonel.
That is Coach Josh Boston. Gentlemen, senior night festivities continue. Back to you.
Thank you, Steve Town, as the Colonels go in the locker room. Up a point, 7-6. After the big interception return from Caden Ferguson, set up a 1-yard touchdown from Gabe Ramirez to put Central Hardin on the board late in that first half. The Colonels just a minute and 40 seconds later struck on a big play, a screen from Dalton to Williams, 60 yards up the near sideline, and the Colonels have a 7-6 lead at the half thanks to Colton Evans' extra point, as the kick by Jones earlier from Central Hardin was just low of the crossbar. So Henderson County takes a 7-6 lead into the locker room. Stay tuned for Colonels at the half. Coming up next, brought to you by Heron Auction and Realty. That's next on WSON and WSONradio.com.
The mission of Henderson County Schools is to provide extraordinary educational opportunities for every student. Henderson County Schools is proud to announce a new district-wide initiative, HCS Plus, Building a Better Graduate. This initiative is about developing a 21st century graduate with life skills such as collaboration, communication, innovation, initiative, and critical thinking. HCS Plus, Build a Better Graduate equals a national innovative leader in education. We are Henderson County Schools, and we are building better graduates.
Did you know litter cleanup costs the U.S. an estimated $11.5 billion each year, and businesses pay $9.1 billion of the cleanup cost, or about 80%. Litter reduces the value of real estate, deters a customer from entering a business, or a new employer from locating to a community. Over one-third of business community. Be on the lookout for litter around your property and neighborhood. Be classy, not trashy. This message from Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste.
Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy is your local independent drugstore. And that means the money you spend here doesn't end up in some big corporation. From prescription medications to medical supplies, you can feel good about shopping at Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy. When you think about it, it's like doing something nice for the community while you're doing something nice for yourself. Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, 110 3rd Street.
When looking for an auto mechanic, most people look for honesty and experience. Ewing Tire delivers both and offers a wide range of automotive repair services, from brakes, alignments, shocks and struts, to tire rotations and oil changes, as well as tire sales. Ewing Tire has been in business since 1964, always providing friendly service, quality work, and products. So the next time you need tires or automotive repairs, see the team at Ewing Tire, 642 North Green Street, or call 270-826-8491.
Do you find it hard to save? Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. Build your savings account with the simple way with Farmers Bank and trust sensible savings. Every time you use your Farmers Bank Visa debit card, we'll round up your purchases to grow your savings account. Let's say you spend $2.50 for your morning coffee. We'll round that up and 50 cents will go to your savings account. To open a sensible savings account, come see us at Farmers Bank on South Green Street. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Colonels at the half here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com is being brought to you by Heron Auction and Realty. Call Heron Auction at 270-826-6216 or visit them online at heronauctions.com. Heron Auction and Realty, where everything turns to sold. Back with Colonels at the half, a look at halftime scoring and stats after this from Heron Auction and Realty.
This is Whitney Heron with Heron Auction and Realty. We are so excited to announce that we have aligned with Homes for Heroes, and this program is now available to all of our local heroes. This is a fantastic program that puts cash in your pocket when buying or selling a home. Heroes include law enforcement, EMS, firefighters, teachers, doctors, nurses, military, etc. No catch, no red tape, just our way of saying thank you. Give us a call today to see if our Homes for Heroes program works for you. Heron Realtors and Homes for Heroes puts cash in your pocket.
This is Amanda Hardy with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Welcome to Colonels at the half here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com. At the half, the Henderson County Colonels lead the Central Hardin Bruins 7-6. Neither team scored in the opening quarter, and it took late into the second quarter for someone finally to strike, and it was after a big defensive play. Colonels were near midfield when Central Hardin Bruins linebacker Caden Ferguson picked off Ben Dalton's pass, returned it 54 yards down to the Henderson 1. 3 plays later, the Bruins would hand it off to Gabe Ramirez. Let me know when the play's over. One-yard touchdown run for Gabe Ramirez. And it was Central Hardin on the board first, 6-0. The extra point was missed, though, by the kicker Jones just under the crossbar. The Colonels, a minute and 15 seconds later, will get a big play when quarterback Ben Dalton hooked up with Jaheim Williams on this big 60-yard screen. Complete to Williams. Williams makes a man miss. 35, has the 40-50, near sideline 40, 35-20, 25-20. Jaheim Williams, 60 yards on the screen from Ben Dalton, and the Colonels tied up with 1:04 to play in the opening half. 60-yard touchdown pass on the screen from Dalton to Williams, the sophomore. A big play up the near sideline. The PAT good from Colton Evans, and the Colonels lead at 7-6 at the half. Take a look at team stats in the first half, compiled by Scott Stone. Henderson County through the air. Quarterback Ben Dalton, 4 for 8 for 60 yards. He was picked off once and had the touchdown pass to Jaheim Williams. Jordan Wright, 1 catch for a loss of 6. Edmund Brooks, 2 catches for 6 yards, and Williams, the 60-yard touchdown reception. On the ground, the Colonels led by Edmund Brooks, who has 1 carry for 9 yards. Colton Evans has a 6-yard carry. Jaheim Williams, 1 carry for 3 yards. Leighton Fletcher, 2 carries for 5 yards. Jordan Wright, who left the game injured, 2 carries for 2 yards. And Ben Dalton, 4 carries for 2 yards. Henderson County, 17 plays in that first half. Averaged just over 5 yards a play. Obviously, the big one, the 60-yard touchdown pass. 27 yards on the ground, 60 through the air, 87 yards for the Colonels in that opening half. Henderson picked up 2 Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC first downs. The Colonels turned it over once in that first half. They were 3 of 11. Were penalized 3 times for 11 yards, punted twice for 60 yards, was 1 of 5 on third down and 1 of 1 on fourth down. For the Central Hardin Bruins in that opening half, quarterback Braden Robbins was 1 of 4 through the air for 7 yards. That reception went to Mason Thompson, a 7-yard reception. Keandre Johnson leads the way on the ground for the Bruins, 6 carries, 38 yards. Gabe Ramirez has 6 carries, 10 yards, including a 1-yard touchdown run. Trayvon Williams, 7 carries for 5 yards, and quarterback Robbins, 3 carries for 10 yards. 28 plays for Central Hardin that first half, averaging just over 2.5 yards per play. 63 yards on the ground, 7 through the air, 70 yards in the first half for Central Hardin, so the Colonels outgained them 87-70. The Bruins did pick up 4 first downs. They turned it over once in that opening half. Were penalized just 1 time for 5 yards. They were 2 of 6 on third down, 1 of 2 on fourth down, and punted once for 26 yards. It all adds up to a 7-6 lead for the Colonels here at the half. Stay tuned, back with more halftime activity and stats after these messages here on WSON. Again, the Colonels 7, Central Hardin 6 on WSON.
Hi, I'm Rob Wiederstein, and I'm running for state representative. I'm an attorney, former prosecutor, and retired Henderson district judge. During my time on the bench, I listened to people, heard all of the evidence, and only then did I make a decision. As your state representative, I've tried to do the same, and I'll never blindly follow my party. This year and every year, we're putting people first in District 11.
Paid for by the committee to elect Rob Wiederstein for State Representative, Robert E. Mitchell, Treasurer.
No matter where you are in life, here's a question to consider. Do you have the right financial advisor to help you navigate where you want to go? An Ameriprise advisor will take the time to truly understand what's important to you, help you prepare for whatever life brings, both the expected and the unexpected, by providing personalized advice based on your goals and needs, and regular reviews along with digital tools to help you stay on track. With an Ameriprise advisor, you can feel more confident, connected, and in control of your financial life. Call Dennis Schneider, Heath Schneider, or Nick Davis with Schneider & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Call 877-827-1404. That's 877-827-1404. See Dennis Schneider at 236 North Elm Street in Henderson and Heath Schneider or Nick Davis at 20 East Campground Road in Evansville. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
If you're a business owner or HR director, this message from Assurance Consulting and Testing Solutions is for you. We provide 24-hour on-site drug and alcohol testing for companies of all sizes. Working around your company's schedule, we come to your location and provide rapid results or DOT lab-based results. We're specialists. Drug testing is what we do. Learn more. Visit axtesting.net. Assurance Consulting and Testing Solutions. Simple, accurate, convenient.
This is Whitney Herron with Herron Auction and Realty. We are so excited to announce that we have aligned with Homes for Heroes, and this program is now available to all of our local heroes. This is a fantastic program that puts cash in your pocket when buying or selling a home. Heroes include law enforcement, EMS, firefighters, teachers, doctors, nurses, military, etc. No catch, no red tape, just our way of saying thank you. Give us a call today to see if our Homes for Heroes program works for you. Herron Realtors and Homes for Heroes puts cash in your pocket.
You're listening to Henderson County High School football on WSON Henderson, Kentucky. 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Welcome back to Colonels at the Half here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com. Colonels at the Half brought to you by Herron Auction and Realty. At the half, Henderson County leads Central Hardin 6-0. Herron Auction Realties has a live estate auction coming up tomorrow in Henderson. It's at 228 Oriole Drive. That's coming up tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Nice home and furnishings there on Oriole Drive. Be sure to watch for signs in the area. Well-built cottage-style home with 750 square feet of living space and a 750 square foot basement, a large living room, family room, and an eat-in kitchen. This home is in a great location on a quiet dead-end street and includes an attached one-car garage. Buy this affordable home with immediate possession. Again, that's coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll also be selling a patio table with chairs, a spinning wheel, TV stand, TV, stools, curio cabinets, anniversary clocks, antiques, knickknacks, coffee tables, furniture. Lots of miscellaneous items, a grandfather clock, lamps, chairs, rockers, much, much more, a chest, storage cabinets, washer and dryer, an upright freezer, and much, much more. Again, this live auction coming up at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning at 228 Oriole Drive in Henderson. For more, you can go online to HerronAuctions.com. Online auction going on as well with Herron Auction. Really be sure to check out HerronAuctions.com for online auctions, which are going just about constantly. There different auctions on Herron Auctions website at HerronAuctions.com. September 22nd at 6 p.m. auction begins to close. It's a staggered closing on an auction of furniture, furnishings, collectibles, and much, much more. Go online for pictures at HerronAuctions.com. TVs, entertainment center, several couches, chairs, clocks, much, much more. Again, HerronAuctions.com to check out the latest auctions. Herron Auctions presents Colonels at the Half here on WSON. 7-6 is your halftime score, with the Bruins out doing their stretches before they get going here in the third quarter, and the Colonel kicker, Colton Evans, out stretching his two. Colonels will get the football to start the second half. They won the coin toss tonight and deferred, so they'll get the football to start. Taking a look at our keys of the game, brought to you by D. Patrick Ford. Scotty, how the keys look here at halftime?
Not too bad. You know, we wanted to do a good job. We had to stay disciplined against the wing tee because they were going to run the football, and if you're not disciplined, it's going to be a long night. So far, though, we've only given up 63 yards in the first half. If we could give up another 63 in the second half, we're going to have at least a good chance to be in the game in the fourth quarter. Offense has to use their speed and get going this week, and really, to be honest, they just didn't do it until right there at the end. Greg had a big pass there for 60 yards. The Colonels came away, lost that piece of paper again at halftime. I did that 2 weeks in a row. There we go. We found it. Last week we threw it away because it was really bad. But this week, not as bad, but the 60-yard pass was 80. We only had 87 yards of offense there in the first half. So that's 68% of your offense on one pass. But, hey, we got it, so that's good. They ought to feel some confidence. They got the lead, and, that should get them going here in the second half, that big play to end the half. And you get the ball first to start the second half, so let's keep that offense rolling and get some points on the board because, you don't want to fall behind this team because you saw what happened, Greg. They had 28 plays to our 17, and one reason why we got 17 was because they actually fumbled a punt so we ended up getting to go back-to-back possessions. But our first 3 possessions were 3 and out. Their first possession was 13 plays, lasted 6 minutes off the clock. So whenever they're doing that, you don't want to fall behind. But also, though, positive news is if you could get up 2 scores, that's going to put more pressure on an offense that doesn't want to move that fast. So, the key is going to be this first possession, just like it was against Hoptown. You do something with it, it's going to be big news.
We'll hear from D. Patrick Ford to be back with the second half here on WSON. Again, your halftime score, Henderson County 7, Central Hardin 6. Back after this word from D. Patrick Ford on WSON.
I'm Ben Tappan, and I've sold thousands of vehicles in Henderson for over 16 years. I'd like to invite all of my customers to visit me at my new home, D. Patrick Ford in Evansville. At D. Patrick Ford, you'll find the largest inventory of new Fords, Lincolns, and used vehicles for the lowest prices in the tri-state. I took the time and did my research, and I chose D. Patrick Ford Lincoln, and you should too. That bridge goes north to D. Patrick Ford, Highway 41, just south of the Lloyd. I'm Ben Tappan, and I'm going to save you money.
When looking for an auto mechanic, most people look for honesty and experience. Ewing Tire delivers both and offers a wide range of automotive repair services, from brakes, alignments, shocks and struts, to tire rotations and oil changes, as well as tire sales. Ewing Tire has been in business since 1964, always providing friendly service, quality work, and products. So the next time you need tires or automotive repairs, see the team at Ewing Tire, 642 North Green Street, or call 270-826-8491.
Do you find it hard to save? Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. Build your savings account with the simple way with Farmers Bank and trust sensible savings. Every time you use your Farmers Bank Visa debit card, we'll round up your purchases to grow your savings account. Let's say you spend $2.50 for your morning coffee. We'll round that up and 50 cents will go to your savings account. To open a sensible savings account, come see us at Farmers Bank on South Green Street. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
This is Ryan Wilkie with Edward Jones. You're listening to Colonel Football on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Getting set to start the third quarter here in Henderson. Henderson County Colonels lead the Central Hardin Bruins 7-6. A few other games around Western Kentucky tonight at the half. Ohio County leads Muhlenberg County 18-7. These games in the third quarter, Davis County and Owensboro are tied at 21 apiece. That one in the third, 21 all. Davis at Owensboro. Madisonville, the Colonels' opponent next week, crushing Ballard Memorial on the road, 43-0. And McCracken County shutting out Marshall County in the third quarter, 34-0, the score in that game. Appreciate you joining us here tonight on WSON, 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com. And also on our video stream tonight, we'll have a video stream of Colonels football throughout the season with a link at WSONradio.com. And that is brought to you on WSON by Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, Smith Hart Insurance Agency, Rock House on the River, and Henderson Ford. Again, Colonels will get the football here to start the second half as Jaheim Williams back to receive. The kickoff from Jones for Central Hardin. And it is Williams going to let it bounce. And it kind of takes a forward bounce to the 20. He's going to have to rush to pick it up. Still don't quite have it. But I think he finally falls on it near the 21-yard line.
I don't think that was the plan.
He was kind of waiting for the big bounce back to him, and it had some backspin on it, if you will, and bounced back toward the Bruins. But Williams there to jump on it on the 22.
That might work sometimes on turf. Sometimes you get a bad bounce on turf, too.
Dalton in at quarterback, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield for Dalton here. Now he puts a man in motion. It's Brooks on the sweep. He's going to give it to Brooks coming near side. Trying to get to the 25, and he's near the 30. He ran out of bounds there by Central Hardin's Terry Brooks. And a gain of about 7 yards to the 29-yard line for Brooks. I'll bring up a 2nd and 3. Colonels on the road next week at Madisonville. That's a change in the schedule. Christian County game canceled due to COVID-19 concerns on the Christian County team, so the Colonels will go to Madisonville and play the Maroons next week. Dalton fakes the handoff on the option, going to keep it himself and get across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. And hobbling off of the Colonels is McGuire.
Yeah, he got rolled up on at the end of that tackle.
That's 2 tonight. Gosh. He is walking, though, a little bit over there.
Yeah, walking off under his own power there, headed toward the bench area.
How about that? 2 plays, and we probably picked up 20 yards.
Jaheim Williams in the backfield with the quarterback Dalton. As Ben's going to fake the handoff to Jaheim, keep it himself, work his way up the middle to near midfield, brought down at the Bruin 49, but a pickup about 7 yards for Dalton.
Colonel's coming out on all cylinders right now on offense, Greg, and a lot of that looks like that line's making some nice holes.
2nd and 3 here for the Colonels. The football at their own 49. They lead Central Hardin 7-6, just underway, third quarter.
It's like Stephon McGuire's left angle is the issue right now.
Snap to Dalton. Hand off to Jaheim Williams, coming near his side. Jaheim makes a man miss at the 48, gets to the 44, and is brought down right there. But another Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC first down for the Colonels. It's trade in, trade up time as you get the most for your trade, plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Guys, we've seen a different Colonel offense, and I think the biggest change is up front. You're seeing a little more aggression in Henderson County getting those blocks, and not only that, staying on those blocks, and we've seen some nice blocks in the open field by the Colonel receivers as well.
Fresh it down to the Colonels, 1st and 10 with the football now at the Bruin 44. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left for Dalton. Takes a snap, looking over the middle. Now he's going to fire deep near sideline, and it's incomplete as he was looking for Kadai Smith down near the 10-yard line.
And guys, I think that's might have been the best pass protect that the Colonels have had all night. And great job of Dalton to show some composure there, but just a little too long on the throw.
Thompson in on the coverage for the Bruins, and a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Colonels.
That line definitely is almost like a whole new line compared to the first half.
Play clock down to 10, and they don't have it in just
Somebody
yet.
didn't have a wristband. And
may have to use a timeout here. Yeah, there it is. Colonel's got to burn an early timeout here in the third quarter. We'll take it as well. Henderson leads at 7-6. Colonels with the ball, facing a 2nd and 10 from the Bruin 44 when we come back on WSON and WSONradio.com.
You have questions, we have answers. Hello, I'm Amanda Hardy with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. UK Extension provides practical, research-based information to help people, businesses, and communities build a better future. We offer programs and assistance with agriculture and natural resources, family and consumer sciences, 4-H youth development, horticulture, and community and economic development. To see how we can help you, contact the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service at 826-8387.
This is Mike Hazelwood with EM Fording Company. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
10:13 to go, third quarter. Henderson County 7, Central Hardin 6. Colonels with the football, 2nd and 10 from the Bruin 44. Williams goes in motion. Going to give it to him on the sweep. Jaheim has the 35-30. Down near the 20, still on his feet. Touchdown, Jaheim Williams, 44 yards. And the Colonels go up 13-6 with 10:03 to go in the third quarter.
This is not the same offensive line in that first half, guys. Wow.
Well, they took control in this opening drive of the second half, and another huge play, Scotty, from the sophomore Williams.
2 first downs.
44 yards.
2 first downs in the first half, 3 in the last 2 minutes.
Evans on for point, down to Steve.
All right, gentlemen. Senior weight on it. There's the snap. There's the kick. And the kick is dead center perfect.
Colonels 14, Bruins 6, 10:03 to play in the third. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Walker Bruner. Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by our office at the corner of Watson and 41. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
H&H Construction and Supply is your local answer to all of your kitchen and bath questions. H&H Construction for your custom Amish cabinets, for your custom live edge bars, island tops and tables, for your custom showers. Family owned and operated, H&H Construction has served the tri-state area for over 40 years. Let our interior designers show you the difference experience can make in turning your house into your dream home. Come visit our showroom on McKinley Street and talk to Keith, Josh, or Aaliyah and take the first step toward creating your dream.
10:03 to go in this third quarter. Colonels 14, Bruins 6. Jaheim Williams, 44-yard touchdown run. Also has a 60-yard reception tonight to put the Colonels on top 14-6, capping a three-play 63-yard drive for the Colonels. Evans on to kick it off now for Henderson County. Wind's kind of died down. Had a little wind at the start of the game, but the flag fairly still down the pole now at this point. It's taken at the 9-yard line by the Bruins, and cutting back at the 20, getting across the 30, and being brought down at about the 38-yard line. A nice return for Central Hardin's Keandre Johnson. Central Hardin will have it. Their first drive of this second half at their own 38-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to go, third quarter. Colonels on top of the Bruins, 14-6. Robbins from under center for Central Hardin. Going to hand it off to his fullback, and a couple yards there on the carry for the Bruins, Gabe Ramirez.
We're kind of seeing the Colonel defense that we've seen most of the night, but making more plays at the point of attack. Offensively, I don't know what's gotten into us. And I mean that in the best way possible.
I'd say Jaheim Williams got things going.
A steady dose of speed will always take care of the ills.
I think they're really worried about Brooks, and that's going to help too. Here in a minute, he might find a hole.
Gave him a yard there, so 2nd and 9 as the quarterback Robbins drops the snap. Now he's going to be sacked back at the 31-yard line. Classic Automotive and Collision Center sack for Henderson County.
You know, it's a team that doesn't make a lot of mental mistakes because they really can't afford to, especially like you said, losing so many starters from the previous season. And that's one of the first ones tonight, and Colonels took advantage of it defensively.
If you've had an accident and need auto body repair, remember it's your choice which body shop to use. Classic Automotive and Collision Center on Lower Strickland Street under the overpass. Classic Automotive, where you're driving home their reputation. A loss of 8 there, so a 3rd and 18 now coming up for the Bruins. And they're going to, quarterback's going to keep it. I think that was a little Wildcat action there.
Yeah, number 2.
Yep, that was Trayvon Williams in for Robbins there at the quarterback position. As Williams got about 6, it'll be a 4th and 11 punt team coming out.
I think you're going to see that type of offense. They're going to try to open things up a little bit. Haven't been really successful throwing it. Of course, they haven't thrown it a whole lot, but I think they're going to try to get a little more speed in the backfield and make the Colonels honor the quarterback spot as well as the running backs.
Yeah, last week they threw 3 times. This week they're thrown 4. Just
Juggernaut.
4.
Yeah, juggernaut.
Williams back to receive the punt from Mason Thompson.
Yeah, too much time.
Game. Yep. Didn't snap it. Thompson kind of has his hands on his helmet after that one.
They never even feigned the thought of snapping it anytime soon.
5-yard penalty against the Bruins. So now Williams set to receive around his own 40.
You know, he's got a touchdown running and receiving. How about a return on a punt?
This one's going to hit just across midfield, take a Colonel's bounce. It's going to be down right at midfield, and that's where Henderson County will have a good field position here after they force a punt of just 20 yards, and the Colonels will have the football at their own 49-yard line. Colonel football here on WSON being brought to you in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey your property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works start to finish.
Move that ball our direction a little bit there,
so
Greg. Golly. I thought they marked down.
Central Hardin 49.
Yeah,
they did
I was
initially.
with you.
They put it back over 2 yards on the other side. So the Colonels start on the Bruins. Side of the field, a low snap taken by Dalton.
It was a
penalty
snap
marker down.
infraction.
Okay.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, 79. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
It kind of started and stopped.
And Boyd, State Farm Insurance helps you tackle savings and you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent Ann Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and Green to start your savings today. Call Ann at 270-826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com.
That's 4 penalties for 16 yards. That's pretty good compared to last week.
I'll take it.
First and 15, Dalton looking to throw. Coming near side has a man Williams, and that is obvious pass interference near the 30.
I don't see that very often against the opposing team, do you?
They couldn't miss that one. There's about 4 flags in there. And it was Terry Brooks who kind of
tackled him.
Yeah, literally took the shoulder pads, but he kind of gave one of his teammates gave him a 5. That may have been the only way to stop that one. As Jaheim was blowing by him, and he just grabbed his shoulder pads and brought him down. It'll be a 15-yarder.
That'd be a 6th first down for the Colonels. They're starting to get those first downs, gentlemen.
Defense, number 9. 15 yards from the previous spot. Results, first down.
I think if he catches that one, he is gone.
Yep. So the Colonels now with the football after the penalty. First and 10 from the Bruin 39-yard line. 7:25 to go, third quarter. Henderson 14, Central Hardin 6. Dalton from the gun with 2 receivers to the right. Tight end Mattingly also over there to the right. Now Brooks comes in motion toward the press box. Fakes a screen to him. Dalton going to keep it. Is inside the 35. Brought down at around the 32.
Yeah, the big thing is Colonels now have kind of asserted their authority up front. They're able to run the football much more effectively than they did in the first quarter. The big thing is it keeps that clock running, and it keeps that Central Hardin offense off the field.
Gain of 7 and a 2nd and 3 coming up for the Colonels from the 32.
And you can complete the pass. You got pass interference, so then you spread them out, and then you just run it right up the middle, and you get 7 yards.
That's exactly how it's done.
2 receivers either side for Dalton. Again, Brooks comes in motion toward the press box. Screen to him, complete. Edmond trying to make a man miss the 38. Does. Gets inside of the 35 near the line of scrimmage. May end up losing a yard here. We'll see as they unpal.
Edmonds got to do a better job of that ball close to his chest, high and tight, as they say. He's trying to use that as a swim move, and he's taking the ball away from his body, and that's when trouble happens.
Mason Thompson on the stop. It is a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Colonels with the football at the Bruin 33. Snap to Dalton. Hand off Jaheim Williams, left side. Jaheim makes a spin move at the 22. Down at the 10.
Wow.
Huge hole there, boys.
The pirouette was absolutely flamboyant.
Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC first down for the Colonels. It's trade in and trade up time as you get the most for your trade, plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Colonels with the football, 1st and goal from the Bruin 10.
Yeah, this Bruin defense had pretty much had their way against the running attack of Henderson County, but in the second half it's been all Colonels.
Dalton takes a snap, fakes a handoff, going to keep it himself. Ben still on his feet, running hard down near the goal line, but pushed back at the 1. And it'll be a 2nd and goal from about the 2 for the Colonels coming up.
Ben just trucked the safety on that play.
He did.
He finished off that run the way you wanted, and then the safety had a few words with him afterwards, but kind of embarrassing sometimes. You just kind of want to say, hey, great play, and let's go back and try again.
A gain of 9, so it is a second and goal from the 1 for the Colonels, leading at 14-6 with 5 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, you give it to Fletcher and let him go.
Under center, going to sneak it.
He's in.
And touchdown, Henderson County. 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Ben Dalton. And the Colonels take a 20-6 lead with 4:56 to go in the third.
Yeah, we're seeing a totally different team, both sides of the football. I thought the defense in the first half played outstanding. The offense just didn't give them a whole lot of help at field position. But here in the second half, it's been the offense that's asserted their authority here. The Colonels now look to increase this lead up to 15 points. I like it on that odd number as Colton Evans on. Turner Mattingly, the sophomore, over the ball. Gobin, the junior, calls for it. Snap is down. Kick is up, and the kick is gorgeous.
Colonels 21, Bruins 6, 4:56 to go in the third. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
Hi, this is Mike Hazelwood with EM Ford Company. At EM Ford, we insure many of the businesses and industries in the area. However, we're not just a commercial insurance agency. We're also a leader in personal lines insurance. EM Ford Company has the experience and marketing ability to offer you a competitive and comprehensive insurance program that is tailored to your family's needs and budget. We will also be there when you have a claim. EM Ford Company, your local source for personal lines insurance.
E.M. Ford & Company on the Strip in Henderson. Call 270-830-8877.
Fix up your home with Heritage. Our home improvement financing options can help you change your home now and pay for it over time. Upgrade your home. Make home repairs. Remodel a kitchen. Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage.
Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Go to hmc.info for details about credit costs and terms.
You're listening to Henderson County High School football on WSON Henderson, Kentucky. 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Evans kicks it off to Henderson County at the 1. It's at the 20. Now middle of the field, 25-30. Some running room for Central Hardin. Keandre Johnson, and he's tackled across midfield into Colonel territory at the Henderson 46. Fletcher there to bring him down after a return of 53 yards for Keandre Johnson. And the Bruins to start here trailing 21-6 at the Colonel 46-yard line.
And just what the doctor ordered for Central Hardin, a short field.
Last drive for the Colonels, 3 plays, 63 yards. 6 plays, 49 yards. That took 2 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock. Quarterback Ben Dalton, 1-yard quarterback sneak, and the Colonels on top, 21-6. First and 10 from the 46 for Central Hardin. Robbins takes a low snap. Going to hand it off to Johnson. And Keandre Johnson gets to the 41, a gain of 5 on first down. Take it from South Football Bulldog Jack Dalton. Henderson County Football Colonels Ben and Luke Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tool for you. DSS Rentals on 41 South, next to Crestline. 2nd and 5 for the Bruins. Football at the Henderson 41. Colonels lead Central Hardin 21-6. Exactly 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Robbins going to hand it off again to Johnson. A yard, and that's it. I bring up a 3rd and 4.
That's a great job there. Jack McElvain, as the senior, got him around the ankles and held on for dear life. That's a great job by the young man. And again, could have been a catastrophic turn of events had the Bruins been able to run that kickoff back. It was a great job to get him onto the ground and make the Bruins play more football here on offense in the third.
Evans coming off the field for a moment. Ben Dalton actually out there now in the secondary, and there for Colton Evans. 3rd and 3 here for the Bruins. Robbins. Wow. Hand this one off, and it's going to be a loss of a yard.
Penetrating inside that time, man, all over.
Now, I think they got to go, don't they, guys?
Yeah, they got to.
McLevain and Dalton there on the stop against Trayvon Williams. Williams' helmet fell off, so he's got to come out of the game for a play.
enter Colton Evans.
4th and 4, so Evans back in, Dalton right back out. I think Colton may have had an equipment issue.
Yeah.
And, of course, the Bruins, who need to play
the
here.
clock stop, guys?
I was going to say, the clock is running, but the play clock's under 10 now, and they're not in any big hurry.
They were 2 of 7 on third down, just 1 of 2 on fourth.
Just over the football here with 3 seconds.
Delay game, no timeout. They got it.
Yep. Central Hardin's got to waste a timeout.
No urgency.
2:52 to go.
Hold on. He's saying my bad. What?
What, an inadvertent whistle?
He called timeout.
I was going to say had to have.
Yeah. 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Colonels 21, Bruins 6. Back after this on WSON.
It's tough when you have an auto accident. It is never a convenient time, especially now during COVID-19. At Team Collision Center, they want to make sure their customers and employees are safe and protected. All vehicles are sanitized when they arrive at the shop for repairs and again when repairs are completed and the vehicle is returned to the customer. When you want quality auto body repairs, stop by Team Collision Center at 2171 South Green Street or call 270-869-8326.
If you've struggled with losing weight but nothing seems to help, weight loss surgery might be right for you. Owensboro Health Surgical Weight Loss Center has helped hundreds of patients lose weight and gain healthier and happier lives. With the help of our bariatric surgeon, Dr. Ravi Alapati, our team helps patients through each step of their weight loss journey. Get started today by watching our free online seminar at owensborohealth.org/bestself.
Bruins going for it on 4th and 4. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Has a first down and more. Far sideline, Keandre Johnson has his second touchdown of the night as this one goes 40 yards on 4th down, and the Bruins make it a 9-point game.
Yeah, starting that short field help them.
Boys, 4th and 4, and you run a simple toss sweep, and he bumps his head on the crossbar. That is anemic attempt on defense. Nobody put a glove on this kid.
Goes back down to Steve for the PAT coming up for Jones.
Well, Jones has had a rough night. This one is up. It's a terrible kick, and it is no good. This guy is having a nightmare night, and it's only helping the Colonels.
Missed it wide left. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. It's 21-12. Colonels on top of the Bruins. Back after this on WSON. Audio, please, Drew.
Chevrolet Buick GMC. Now get the most for your trade, plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles.
That means savings up to $13,000 on new Chevy and GMCs and prices starting as low as $19,900 on new Buick Encores. Or choose 0% for 84 months on Equinox and Trax.
Good credit, bad credit, we want to earn your business. Check out all the great deals at HendersonChevrolet.com. Buy new roads or cross that money-saving bridge to Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Financing with approved credit.
Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
(21-12) Henderson County with the lead on Central Hardin. The Bruins, though, cut it to within 9 on a 40-yard touchdown run from Keandre Johnson, capping a 4-play, 46-yard drive that took just under 2 minutes. With 2:43 to play in his third quarter. It's Henderson County 21, Central Hardin 12. Colonels right to left on their radio dial here in his third quarter, set to receive the kickoff from Jones, and this one is going to hit at the 2 and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Henderson County will come out first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Colonel Football here on WSON being brought to you in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works from start to finish.
Feels like we're in a shootout, guys. It's 20 points combined here in the third quarter after just 13 in the first half.
Colonels need a touchdown to have any shot of just putting this thing away.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Dalton. Jaheim Williams in the backfield with Dalton, who takes the snaps. Going to hand off to Jaheim Williams, coming off the left side. Has the 25-30, still on his feet. Looks like he's got a hold of a helmet or shoulder pad down at the 40.
Wow.
No penalty markers down.
Must not be in. They weren't arguing.
And near, though, 20-yard run for Williams on that carry, and a Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC first down.
Yeah, you're right about that, Scott. There was at least 15 officials right there on the Henderson County sideline ready to make that call, had it been, as you said, a face mask. So, yeah, you're right. With no argument there, probably wasn't as good as we thought.
19-yard gain there, and the Colonels first and 10 at their own 39.
5 carries, 96 yards for Williams.
Remember, is in there for Jordan Wright, who got injured midway through the second quarter.
I think we're going to see Leighton and Jaheim tonight some, but just not as much as we did.
And now Henderson County has to take a timeout on offense. That's the Colonel's second timeout here of the half. 2:07 to go in the third.
Henderson County.
We'll take the timeout. Colonels 21, Bruins 12. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
It's trade in and trade up time at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Now get the most for your trade plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles.
That means savings up to $13,000 on new Chevy and GMCs and prices starting as low as $19,900 on new Buick Encores. Or choose 0% for 84 months on Equinox and Trax.
Good credit, bad credit, we want to earn your business. Check out all the great deals at HendersonChevrolet.com. Buy new roads or cross that money-saving bridge to Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Financing with approved credit.
This is Allie Brazier with Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
2:07 to go, third quarter. Henderson County 21. Central Hardin 12. Colonels of the football, first and 10 from their own 39. Two receivers right, one to the left. Actually, two to the left for Dalton. One of those goes in motion. That's Jaheim Williams. Dalton looking to throw over the middle. Caught by his tight end, Mattingly. Has the 40, 35-30. Down at the 20, still on his feet before he's brought down from behind at the 15-yard line. Dalton hooking up with the tight end, Mattingly. A couple sophomores, senior to a sophomore there.
Yeah, that's a play they've been trying to set up all night. And that time, Turner Mattingly received a great pass from Dalton. Set up a big play.
46 yards and first and 10 from the Bruin 15 now for the Colonels. Ben going to hand it off to Jaheim Williams. Near side 10, 5 touchdown. Penalty markers down. Williams is in for the touchdown, but a penalty flag down at the 14. It is a hold against Henderson County, so this one to come back.
Might have been on Mattingly. Play.
Holding. Offense. 34. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
It's a big one, boys.
Replay, first down.
Well, just 9. Not too bad. Steve, are we in field goal range?
Yeah, right now we definitely would be probably right now within about, if we didn't move another inch, we're really good right here if we have to.
First down, and still first down. First and 19, though, now with the football at the 24. Handoff Leighton Fletcher coming near side. Has the 20. Makes a man miss 15. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Pushed out of bounds around the 11.
They weren't going to bring him down, Greg.
Yeah, that's a big play. You get that on a first and 20 or a first and 19, you're doing okay on second down.
13 yards on that carry from Fletcher. Down to the 11.
And, of course, if you're Leighton Fletcher, you're one of the backs that hadn't gotten into the end zone yet, and you smell the goal line, the big fella probably is pretty hungry right now.
It's a 2nd and 6. After they were looking at a 1st and 19, big carry there from Fletcher.
A little slow getting out again, Greg.
I'd like to see him run this quarter out.
Fletcher to the left of the quarterback, Dalton. Takes a snap. Ben's going to keep it himself, and He's going to be hit at about the 14.
Yeah, knee was down.
Yeah, he went down before that.
So that'll be a loss of 3. Bring up a 3rd and 9 with the football at the Bruin 14-yard line.
Yeah, they might be able to work it down where they run this play here if it's a running play, but I would imagine 3rd down they might put it in the air, but looks like there's going to be at least 1, maybe 2 more plays left in this quarter.
Henderson 21, Central Hardin 12, just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dalton takes the snap, got a handoff. Jaheim Williams off the right side. Jaheim down near the goal line, stretches out. Touchdown, Henderson County, Jaheim Williams. 14-yard touchdown run for Williams into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. 2 on the ground, 1 on a screen pass. The sophomore having a huge night, and the Colonels go up 27-12 with 44 seconds to go in the 3rd.
5 plays, 80 yards that time.
You have seen the maturation of a young running back. Scored the only touchdown in the playoff game against McCracken on a kickoff return early. But tonight, he is really showing his entire skill set. Senior Colton Evans on, looking to tack on the 28th point of the night. Mattingly over it, snaps to Gobin. Here's the kick. It's up, and the kick is good.
Colonels 28, Bruins 12, 44 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
Roadways, and unfortunately most of the items found on our roadways were plastic bottles, food containers, and cigarette butts, with most all of those items being recyclable. Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste urges the citizens of our county to make Henderson one of the Commonwealth's cleanest counties. Stay on the lookout for litter around your property. Don't be trashy, be classy. From Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste.
You know, nowadays you can get almost anything through mail order and off the internet, but mail order prescriptions, no thanks. At Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, we believe you'd rather get your prescription filled by a pharmacist who can answer any questions you might have about your medication. And if you or your child need a refill right now, Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy is here for you with 24-hour emergency service on home delivery. Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, 110 3rd Street in Henderson.
We'll be here for you.
This is Matt Duncan with Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Kickoff from Evans, a short one, pooch kick taken at the 33 and getting across the 40 to about the 44. On the return for Central Hardin, Lamarion Blunt. And the Bruins will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 44. Henderson leading 28-12 with 38 seconds to go in his 3rd quarter. Big thanks to our video stream sponsors tonight: Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, Rock House on the River, Henderson Ford, and Smith Art Insurance Agency. We'll have all the home games on our streaming page at WSONradio.com. Rolling out Robbins, looking to throw here on 1st down, sacked back at the 35-yard line. Classic Automotive and Collision Center sack for Henderson County.
He just got the quarterback just got a unsportsmanlike conduct tacked on after the play.
Garrett Allender there on the sack for the Colonels.
Wow. That'd be a personal foul. That's going
to hurt.
That's a 23-yard loss. 15 for the penalty, 8 for the. I mean, if I was mad if I'm the quarterback, I'd be mad at my line.
Maybe who he was yelling at.
Oh, okay.
I got news for you. That's exactly who he was mad at.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 3, 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay 1st down. That is number 3 for Central Hardin. First unsportsmanlike conduct of the game.
You monitor that situation because 2 of them and you're ejected.
So then you got to set a game, right?
Much like a technical foul in basketball.
Yes, indeed.
Classic Automotive and Collision Center sack. Classic Automotive, where you're driving home their reputation.
2nd down.
So second and 34. Ball back at the 20 for Central Hardin now. As Brooks is going to hand it off to Thompson, and a yard or 2 there. That's it.
You know, with the exception of the breakaway on 4th and 4 on the toss sweep for the Bruins on their a couple of possessions ago for the touchdown, what Henderson has done all night, though, they've been in the area to make the play at the point of attack. So a couple of times in the first half, it was just missed tackles. But in the second half, the tackling has been much more sure as we see Garrett Allender, the junior, is on the floor. We'll get his update, and the quarter ends, Greg.
That is the end of the third quarter. After 3, Colonels 28, Bruins 12. Back with the fourth quarter next on WSON and WSONradio.com.
When looking for an auto mechanic, most people look for honesty and experience. Ewing Tire delivers both and offers a wide range of automotive repair services, from brakes, alignments, shocks and struts, to tire rotations and oil changes, as well as tire sales. Ewing Tire has been in business since 1964, always providing friendly service, quality work, and products. So the next time you need tires or automotive repairs, see the team at Ewing Tire, 642 North Green Street, or call 270-826-8491.
Do you find it hard to save? Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. Build your savings account with the simple way with Farmers Bank and trust sensible savings. Every time you use your Farmers Bank Visa debit card, we'll round up your purchases to grow your savings account. Let's say you spend $2.50 for your morning coffee. We'll round that up and 50 cents will go to your savings account. To open a sensible savings account, come see us at Farmers Bank on South Green Street. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
This is Amanda Hardy with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Start of the fourth quarter, Central Hardin facing a 3rd and 34 as Henderson County leads the Bruins 28-12. Central Hardin with the football back at their own 21-yard line as they got to reset the game clock to 12 minutes.
Well, Kraken gets the first district win.
They still have not done that. That's what the referee is waiting on.
Kraken won 57-0 over the Marshall County Marshals.
Pretty impressive start for the Mustangs. A big win against Mayfield last week and beat Marshall County in the district matchup tonight. Now a penalty marker comes in.
He gave him encroachment. What a sign look like?
Encroachment. Defense. 41. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
It makes it a 3rd and 29 now.
Still just 6 penalties for 29 yards. Not a bad night for the Colonels. A whole lot better than last week.
Colonels last week were penalized 7 times for 68 yards.
And there was more, but it just didn't show up. Like we got a hold on a 65-yard touchdown pass.
Right, had one called back.
Ouch.
Had a touchdown call back tonight on a holding penalty.
Well, we got it back up. We didn't get last week's back.
Here's a handoff and a loss of about 4 or 5 yards as Leighton Fletcher there to bring down Trayvon Williams back at the 20.
They try to fake to the left pitch. I mean to the right. The Colonels just didn't budge.
The ball goes back to the 21 and the punt team coming out for the Bruins. Jaheim Williams near midfield. Set to receive the punt. He has a receiving touchdown tonight and 2 rushing touchdowns. How about a special teams touchdown?
Yeah, that's what I called for earlier. Would be nice.
This punt's going to go way to the right.
Golly.
And it's going to be down at about the 40-yard line.
They don't punt it well.
Own 40, no. So the Colonels have great field position here starting this one at the Bruins' 40-yard line.
He must have had a great wind to his back last week. I saw him punt one time on tape. It went 30 yards. It didn't go no. I didn't see where that come from.
Yeah.
Good night.
And I don't know if I've seen a kicker that came in as highly talented as the young man did tonight, and he's had a great career with Central Hardin Bruins, but he hadn't made a kick. He's missed a field goal, and he's missed a couple of PATs, and that just doesn't happen.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Ben Dalton. He's going to hand it off to Jaheim Williams off the right side as the 35-30 brought down at about the 24-yard line. Henderson Chevrolet first down for Williams. And Jaheim still on the ground after that hit. His helmet popped off as they'll come out and take a look at
Did it pop off? Oh, my.
Williams. Yeah, helmet's off. Out in front of him now. He gets up and hustling back to the sideline. You like to see that?
He's tough.
Yep. Now he's going to lay down a minute. Grant May just had the wind knocked out of him.
Might have had a concussion, Greg. He's holding that head.
And the helmet came off.
Cardinals, 7-2 winner in the Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight in a game they desperately needed.
For the Colonels, 1st and 10 from the Bruin 25. Dalton throws a screen complete to Brooks. And Brooks going to be tied up and tackled for a loss. Back at about the 33. Loss of about 8 there on a screen attempt. Just over 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Colonels 28, Central Hardin Bruins 12.
Hope we just cramp on Williams. We're giving him water, all that good stuff. Get ready.
Still sitting down kind of near the bench area for the Colonels. 2nd and 17 for Henderson. Football at the Bruin 32. Handoff Leighton Fletcher off the left side. Spins and gets inside the 30 to about the 28. A gain of 4 for Fletcher. And Boyd with State Farm Insurance helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and Green to start your savings today. Call 270-826-9583 or visit her online at andismyagent.com. Going to be a 3rd and 14 now for the Colonels with the football at the Bruin 29. Dalton takes a snap, looking to throw, throwing deep right, has a man down there. It's Brooks, and it's incomplete at the 5. Boy, right through the hands of Brooks, who did not quite have his feet under him. He was stumbling a bit toward the 5-yard line, a bit off balance, and couldn't bring it in, but it literally fell right between his hands.
And you had 2 receivers in the same area, so one of them didn't run the right route, and I think Ben was just trying to split the difference there.
Almost worked.
Hey, I'd say run it again or run something very similar right down the seam.
4th and 14. Colonels going for it here, leading 28-12. Football at the Bruin 29. Dalton takes a snap, looking right, steps up in the pocket. Ben's going to run it, has the 25-20, has the first down, 15, still on his feet, inside the 10, and brought down around the 5.
I love the way this kid plays football.
Well, he's opened it up tonight, and that gives him the opportunity to do what he just did, make things happen with his feet. And it's a big first down for the Colonels in a 1st and goal situation after a gain of 23 from Dalton. First and goal from the 4. Colonels leading 28-12, 8:45 to go in the game.
Might be able to seal the deal.
I would think so, Scotty.
If you can get in the end zone.
Win.
Big Fletcher.
Only question
He's
is
ready.
how.
Fletcher.
Dalton takes a snap, fakes a handoff to Fletcher. Ben keeps it himself. He's in for his 2nd touchdown carry of the night. And the Colonels go up 34-12 with 8:26 to go in the 4th.
Wow. This game was 7-6 at halftime, and we scored on a 60-yard pass right before the half. It exploded in the second half. And the cannon is going off like crazy.
Colonels have found the end zone on their last 5 possessions. Down to Steve for a point after from Colton Evans.
All right, looking to make it the 5th one of the night. Goban calls for it. The snap from Mattingly. It's down, the kick is up, and it's blocked.
PAT blocked. Colonels 34, Bruins 12. With 8:26 to go in the 4th quarter. Timeout. We're back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
You have questions, we have answers. Hello, I'm Allie Brazier with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. UK Extension provides practical research-based information that help people, businesses, and communities build a better future. We offer programs and assistance with agriculture and natural resources, family and consumer sciences, 4-H youth development, horticulture, and community and economic development. To see how we can help you, contact us at the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service at 270-826-8387.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Ryan Wilkie. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Stop by my office at 5 South Main Street or call 826-5993 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
You're listening to Henderson County High School football on WSON Henderson, Kentucky. 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
8:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Henderson County 34, Central Hardin 12.
Maybe the video live streaming, Greggy, has brought us some luck.
I think so. We'll have that. The rest of these home games, a little short kick. Taking it about the 38, and that's it. It's a good job by Turner Mattingly to make the stop on Lamarion Blunt. Video stream tonight on WSONradio.com and Facebook Live, being brought to you by Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, Rock House Pizza, Henderson Ford, and Smith Hart Insurance Agency. We'll have a Colonel soccer game on the video stream, WSONradio.com, coming up Tuesday night. Be sure to join us for that. Lady Colonel's coach Ben Dempsey going to be on the call. It's a Colonel's game.
Okay.
So the Bruins will start from their own 37. Robbins takes a snap, throws a screen. It's incomplete at the 34. He was looking to get it to Trayvon Williams.
Steve said that earlier. The reason why they don't pass because they can't catch it. That was a catchable ball.
That was just an astute observation, gentlemen. That's all that is. Or a lucky guess, whatever.
2nd and 10 for the Bruins. Clock stop with 8:18 to play in the game. Colonels on their way to victory here. Looks like up 34-12.
Yeah, this is not a team that Henderson's had great success over the years. I can think back to 97. The undefeated team took this team on to the playoffs. They were the 4 seed, we were the 1, and we lost.
Yeah, like 12-7 or something crazy.
It was close. It's 2-point game.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and a pretty big hole near midfield, and getting to the Colonel 49 on the carry is Keandre Johnson. A first down for the Bruins to the Colonel 49.
The kid's having a great night. I think he just went over 100 yards. Right at it. 11 carries, 100 yards.
That was the game in 97 you guys were talking about. Colonels lost here to Central Hardin 14-12.
Yeah, I remember.
Gosh.
Rob Egan missed a short field goal early in the second half and ended up being the difference. But, we were clearly the better team, at least a better record at 10-0.
Colonels avenged that loss in the playoffs a year later, winning here 35-0. Here's a screen completes to about the 41-yard line on the reception, Trayvon Williams, as he picks up about 6 yards. Central Hardin leads the all-time series between the schools 3-2. All those matchups came in the postseason, so this is the first regular season meeting between the two schools.
Well, they got a tough district. North Hardin, got about 5 or 6 guys that could go to Kentucky.
And ain't many people going to beat North Hardin.
No doubt.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Bruins. Football at the Henderson 43. Here's a handoff, Keandre Johnson off the right side as the first down as a 35-30. Far sideline, still on his feet. 20 and pushed out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. Henderson County's Colton Evans there to knock him out of bounds, save a touchdown. But it is inside the 10 to the 6, a 37-yard run and a 1st and goal from the 6 coming up for the Bruins.
Well, if these two teams would have did this kind of offense in the first half, we've been playing first one to 60.
It was a 7-6 game at halftime, and neither team scored until late in the second quarter. Robbins takes a shotgun snap, throws a screen to complete, but right there with a good open field tackle, Kanai Smith, as he drops Trayvon Williams back at the 12-yard line.
Now, we've had a lot of opportunities to do that very play we saw Kanai do just now. Just hadn't been able to hold on. Good job there. Latch on and stay latched on.
So it'll be a 2nd and goal from the 12 now for the Bruins. 7 minutes left in the game. Henderson on top of Central Hardin, 34-12. Robbins takes a snap. Hands off to Williams off the right side. Gets inside the 10, brought down at around the 6. A gain of 6. And it'll be 3rd and goal coming up for Central Hardin as we go under 7 minutes to go in the game. Henderson on top, 34-12. Colonels on the road at Madisonville next week. 2 weeks from tonight, back home here against Marshall County.
Madisonville's 1-1. They lost to Christian the first week by a touchdown, I believe, and then they hammered Ballard Memorial, a smaller school, this week.
3rd and goal from the 6. Robbins takes a low snap, looking to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down for a yard or 2 loss.
That's an interesting play. He's not known for his ability to run the football, and that was a quarterback sweep pretty much the whole way, and really puts himself. It was amazing. The coach of the Central Hardin Bruins making the comment, "I don't want to hear any more excuses. We've run that play for 6 years." That's one of the few things I've ever heard from a coach that I hadn't heard before.
Head coach Tim Mattingly in his 7th season as the head man in Cecilia, Kentucky. And now a timeout for the Bruins. 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter.
Central Hardin.
4th and goal from the 8 when we come back on WSON.
H&H Construction and Supply is your local answer to all of your kitchen and bath questions. H&H Construction for your custom Amish cabinets, for your custom live edge bars, island tops and tables, for your custom showers. Family owned and operated, H&H Construction has served the tri-state area for over 40 years. Let our interior designers show you the difference experience can make in turning your house into your dream home. Come visit our showroom on McKinley Street and talk to Keith, Josh, or Aaliyah and take the first step toward creating your dream.
With Edward Jones, you're listening to Colonel Football on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
4th and goal from the 8 for Central Hardin, who trail Henderson 34-12 with 5:36 to go in the ball game. Robbins takes a shotgun snap, takes a handoff. He is rolling right, being pressured, throws, and it's complete. And
oh my gosh, Greg.
Dropped at the 1 yard line.
Did not get in.
He did not. A turnover on downs, a big hit for the Colonels. He made a nice catch at the 1 and then tried to turn it back and was hit immediately, dropped at the 1, and Henderson County has the football.
Who was that, guys? I couldn't see it.
I don't know. He hammered it. It was the far side of the field near the pylon. But the Colonel won that battle to keep the Bruins out of the end zone, and Colonels will have it at their own 1 yard line.
From up here, it looked like no way they were going to catch that ball. And then when he caught it, it was like, well, they're going to score. No way.
Well, and I'm told it was Seth Gobin that made that play.
He's had a good game tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Now, he had a couple of play, what we would call minus plays in the first half. But, man, he has really stepped up his game in his first ever start.
So Colonel's still going to work from the gun here as Ben Dalton is in his own end zone. Fakes the handoff to Fletcher. Ben has a big gone. 20, 25, 30, middle of the field to the 50, 40. Ben Dalton inside the 30, back down at the 20. 79 yards on the carry from the quarterback, Dalton.
Oh, my gosh.
12 carries for 141 for him now.
So now we got 2 guys over the century mark, right?
D.D. Harrison was holding his breath. The run almost went down from Ben Dalton.
If he just could have went to the right or the left, maybe the Central Hardin guys would have ran into each other or something.
The 97-yarder at Union County, 1983, in the mud, still stands.
Hall of Famer D.D. Harrison. 2 receivers either side for Dalton here. He was taking some deep breaths after that run. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Brooks coming near side. Eddie makes a cut at the 15 and gets down inside near the 10 to the 12-yard line, it looks like. So a gain of 8 for Brooks. Eddie, a big game last week, and you can tell Central Hardin.
All over him.
Yeah, they knew who number 5 was.
You ain't kidding.
Gain of 9 there for Brooks, though, to the 11. So a 2nd and 1 from the Bruin 11 for the Colonels with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Henderson leading 34-12. Williams to the left of the quarterback, Dalton, who takes the snap. On a handoff to Brooks, sweep left side. Eddie gets down to the 5, trying to turn the quarter, and brought down at around the 3-yard line. Going to be a Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC first down for the Colonels and set up a 1st and goal situation.
4 carries for 32 now for Brooks. You can tell Central Hardin a little tired, Greg. Brooks earlier couldn't cut that corner.
Trade in and trade up time, but you get the most for your vehicle, plus up to 15% cash back on new vehicles at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the game. Colonels on top 34-12. Have a 1st and goal from the 3. Dalton takes the snap, looking to throw right side, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brooks to pass a little low, and it's 2nd and goal coming up.
I think he might have been a touchdown if he could have got it up a little bit.
Take it from South Bulldog, Jack Dalton. Henderson County Colonels Ben and Luke Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals for personal and commercial projects, big or small. DSS Rentals has the tool for you on 41 South next to Crestline in Henderson. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dalton with Jaheim Williams to his right. Ben looking to throw right, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Brooks, who looked like he had it momentarily, and as he brought it into his body, he dropped it, and it's 3rd down.
Coach Josh Boston making a conscientious effort to get Edmund Brooks in the end zone. 2 straight runs, and now a pass at the goal line.
Back to back. Yeah, 2 passes to him. Had the pass low, and then that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you're
4
right.
straight plays now.
4 straight plays.
He's worn out. He's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, he's tired.
Hands on hips.
He's like, golly. And we're going to have to call our last timeout.
There it is. 3rd and goal from the 3 and a timeout. 3:41 to go in the 4th quarter. Colonels facing a 3rd and goal when we come back on WSON.
Timeout.
Hi, this is Mike Hazelwood with EM Ford Company. At EM Ford, we insure many of the businesses and industries in the area. However, we're not just a commercial insurance agency. We're also a leader in personal lines insurance. EM Ford Company has the experience and marketing ability to offer you a competitive and comprehensive insurance program that is tailored to your family's needs and budget. We will also be there when you have a claim. EM Ford Company, your local source for personal lines insurance.
E.M. Ford & Company on the Strip in Henderson. Call 270-830-8877.
This is Mike Hazelwood with EM Ford & Company. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Colonels of the football, a 3rd and goal from the 3 with 3:41 to go in the 4th, leading Central Hardin 34-12. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Dalton. Now a man goes in motion. That's Brooks going to get it to Eddie again on the sweep. Near the goal line, he's in. There's a touchdown for Eddie Brooks. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colonels go on top 40-12 with 3:34 to go in the 3rd.
I think that might be a record. 5 consecutive plays to win. And he gets in the end zone. Of course, what is it? I guess one of the Owensboro stations picked him as their player of the week. And that's pretty high praise, especially when you consider the team that you win it didn't have a good night and lost the football game. So It has been that guy, and, of course, a lot of the defense has been structured to try to stop Edmund Brooks tonight, and that's helped open up other avenues for other Colonels. And now Colonels will try to put the 41st point on the board with 3:34 to go in this one. Mattingly with a snap. Kick is up, and the kick is blocked again.
Back-to-back blocks on PA attempts there for the Bruins against the Colonels. But it's all Colonels here tonight. They lead at 40-12 with 3:34 to go in the game. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
Fix up your home with Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage.
Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Go to hfc.info for details about credit costs and terms.
Hi, this is John Hobby with Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Got some fans watching on the deck tonight behind the visitors' concession stand. Always a hot spot. 40-12 all Colonels in this one. 99-yard drive for the Colonels. Of course, Dalton had the big carry, 79-yard run. Evans is going to kick it off.
Wow.
And being brought down at the 32. The returner for the Bruins is Terry Brooks. That's where
51 brought him
Central Hardin
down.
start.
And Greg, he actually tried it.
That's Jackson Williams, 51.
Williams fell down, jumped back up, and still got the tackle. That's what I call staying with the play.
Colonels pregame 5:45, kickoff at 7 next week on the road at Madisonville, the Badgett Athletic Complex. Two receivers to the right, one to the left for Robbins, who's going to throw a screen. It is complete on that right side, and now some running room coming in the middle of the field. It is Keandre Johnson, makes a man miss at the 35. It is all the way down to the Colonel 26-yard line. Good player. He's had a good night. Keandre Johnson.
Huge game.
44-yard gain there.
Yeah, 12 carries, 137 on the ground.
And somebody still on the ground.
Oh, no.
For Central Hardin, that is.
I think cramp there for Central Hardin, it looks like. I think that is Trayvon Williams trying to stretch out. Cramp in his left leg. Hurt? Call Kurt. Injured in an auto, truck, or motorcycle accident or slip and fall? Call Kurt. 855-231-CRUT. That's 855-231-KURT. Kurt Hamilton Injury Law, serving both sides of the river. We'll take a timeout here from Kurt Hamilton Injury Law on our injury timeout and be back after these messages. Colonels on top 40-12 here.
You have an auto accident. It is never a convenient time, especially now during COVID-19. At Team Collision Center, they want to make sure their customers and employees are safe and protected. All vehicles are sanitized when they arrive at the shop for repairs, and again when repairs are completed and the vehicle is returned to the customer. When you want quality auto body repairs, stop by Team Collision Center at 2171 South Green Street or call 270-869-8326.
I'm injury lawyer Kurt Hamilton. What makes Kurt Hamilton Injury Law different from other personal injury firms? We have the people, the experience, and the financial resources to do the job right. We are directly involved in your case from beginning to end. We have offices and lawyers in both Henderson and Evansville. Trust the experienced personal injury team at Kurt Hamilton Injury Law. If you've been badly hurt in Kentucky or Indiana, call Kurt or visit us at hurtcallkurt.com.
This is Allie Brazier with Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Quarterback Braden Robbins out of the timeout. A pass attempt downfield near the 10, but it's a little too tall for his intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bruins with 3:01 left in the game. Football's at the Colonel 26 for Central Hardin. Again, special thanks to our video stream sponsors tonight and throughout the season. Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, Rock House Pizza, Henderson Ford, and Smith Art Insurance Agency. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left now for Robbins. Throws a low screen. It's complete. Coming near side with a football. Johnson kind of reversing field and gets brought down at the 20 after a gain of 6. Be a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bruins. We'll talk to Jaheim Williams and Seth Gobin on our postgame show tonight. Receiver out to the right. Tight end left. Here's the pitch to Johnson off the right side. Has a 15, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Keandre Johnson, 20-yard touchdown run. Makes it 40-18 as Johnson's in for the 2nd time tonight.
157 yards for that young man. He is having a night.
I think we're just lucky he didn't have a better night.
No doubt.
We played him well enough. You know, we had a bend but don't break. He got through a couple of times that time, and of course the one heading the other direction in the 3rd quarter. But here we are with at this point, a 22-point lead and a kicker that has had, and we've mentioned it 3 or 4 times tonight, at least I have, and being a former kicker, I can tell you, nights like this do happen, as this guy is far better what he's shown tonight. Here we go. The snap is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is finally good.
That one's through for Evan Jones. 2:07 to go in the ball game. Timeout. Henderson County 40, Central Hardin 19. Back after this on WSON and WSONradio.com.
It's tough when you have an auto accident. It is never a convenient time, especially now during COVID-19. At Team Collision Center, they want to make sure their customers and employees are safe and protected. All vehicles are sanitized when they arrive at the shop for repairs, and again when repairs are completed and the vehicle is returned to the customer. When you want quality auto body repairs, stop by Team Collision Center at 2171 South Green Street or call 270-869-8326.
If you're in need of health care but uneasy about visiting an urgent care or doctor's office in person, our providers at Owensboro Health Henderson Healthplex are here to help. The Healthplex is open and now offering telehealth virtual visits with your provider from the safety and comfort of your home. Just call 270-844-8600 to set up a virtual appointment.
This is Matt Duncan with Farmers Bank. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
2:07 to go in this 4th quarter. Colonel's 40, Central Hardin 19. The Bruins a 3-play, 68-yard drive. Keandre Johnson's 2nd touchdown run of the night, a 20-yarder, and makes it a 21-point game. They're going to try for the onside kick, and it's loose. And the Bruins, I don't know.
Oh, wow. We caught a big break.
It was it. It was bobbled around twice, and Henderson County comes up with a football that is the Colonel's, Turner Mattingly.
Better lucky than good.
I got news for you. That guy's got magnets on his hands. Did you see Sadiq just get hit in the head with a football?
I did.
He got drilled coming out on the field. They're throwing it off the field. Hit the sophomore right in the head. He took it tongue-in-cheek, of course, but that was absolutely priceless.
Well, that's the biggest target on the field. So.
Well, that is true.
2 minutes to go in the ball game. Colonels with the football at their own 44.
Central Hardin just one timeout. Not much you got to do here. Almost could just take knees.
Yeah, first down would run it for you for sure. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Dalton takes a snap. Handoff Jaheim Williams off the near side. Jaheim has the 40, 35-30, near sideline 20. Still on his feet, touchdown, Jaheim Williams.
Wow.
56 yards. The sophomore's fourth touchdown of the night, 3 on the ground and 1 through the air. What a night for Jaheim Williams.
8 carries, 181 yards. 1 reception, 60 yards. I think 4 TDs, is that what you just said, right? Golly. 3 on the ground, 1 in the air. Wow. Not a bad night.
Not a bad night. Colonels go up 46-19 with 1:51 to play.
And all these rushing yards have been in the second half.
Anybody have us scoring over 40 points based on the first half?
Anybody have the whole game?
Kick is up. It's blocked, but this time it goes through.
Wow.
Colonels on top, 47-19. Timeout with 1:51 to go in the game. We're back after this on WSON. Did you know litter cleanup costs the U.S. an estimated $11.5 billion each year, and businesses pay $9.1 billion of the cleanup cost, or about 80%. Litter reduces the value of real estate, deters a customer from entering a business, or a new employer from locating to a community. Over 1/3 of business development officials say that litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Be on the lookout for litter around your property and neighborhood. Be classy, not trashy. This message from Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste.
At Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, we're your locally owned independent drugstore, and unlike most chain stores, we specialize in the compounding of the most difficult prescriptions, from hormone replacement therapy to flavoring your child's medications. We also specialize in veterinarian medicine. So come see us today at Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy. We'll be here for you at 110 3rd Street in Henderson.
We'll be here for you.
This is Amanda Hardy with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. You're listening to Henderson County Colonel Football right here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
Short kickoff fielded by Matt Given. He gets across the 35, brought down by Edmund Brooks at about the 38-yard line. The 1:47 to go. That's where Central Hardin will have the ball, but it's all Colonels in this one. Henderson County 47, Central Hardin 19. After Jaheim Williams scored his 4th touchdown of the night, 3rd on the ground, a 56-yard run.
We're getting some subs in there, Greg.
Sideline loves it.
Yeah, somebody's in there they want to see.
Robbins rolling right, getting pressured, and now he's going to run it as the 40 makes a man miss. 45, first down to near midfield.
Yeah, they're excited about somebody being there, Greg. They're pumped up.
Robbins, a 12-yard gain to right on the 50. Minute and a half to go. Colonels on top, 47-19.
Colonels one more game with the Maroons next week, and then it's district tournament time. 4 straight.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Now tight end right on that side. Robbins fakes a handoff. Rolling left. Going to throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete down at the 20. He was looking for Johnson. Pretty good coverage down there from Kanai Smith. And it's second down. The clock stopped with 1:02 remaining.
They got a football in the end zone. Somebody got to get it. More subs coming in for the Colonels as they're clearing the sidelines.
We're going to talk to Seth Gobin on our post-game show as our defender of the game. Mike Hazelwood at EM Ford & Company salutes junior Seth Gobin for the best coverage of the game, for the best insurance coverage. Call Mike at 270-830-8877. Robbins again rolling left, and it's incomplete at midfield.
I'll tell you, that sideline is
There's
pumped up every
Gobin.
time they do something.
There's Gobin in on the coverage of Trayvon Williams.
That's what you like to see, man. Starters cheering on the backups.
Clock stopped with 58 seconds, a 3rd and 10. Football on the 50 for the Bruins. As this was a scoreless game until 2 minutes and 46 seconds to play in the half when Central Hardin scored first. Colonels answer with a late touchdown about a minute later in that second quarter near halftime from Jaheim Williams to take a 7-6 lead at halftime. And now Central Hardin, they runs into their own man, a big loss in the backfield.
Wow.
As Keandre Johnson was tripped up by his own man, it's a loss of 4 and 4th down with 39 seconds left. They'll have to run a play here. Play clock's down to 20 and the Gamecock at 32. So Bruins at the moment looks like they'll go for it here on 4th down.
Great senior night for the Colonels.
Yeah, it is senior night. Seniors are honored tonight in all the fall sports.
After a rough game last week.
3 receivers to the left. And here's a screen pass complete to Keandre Johnson. And is brought down for no gain. Colonels take over on downs with 4 seconds left. After each Thursday night practice, the Colonels end it with one play. Victory formation. That's what the Colonels will do here. And get the home opening win.
Yeah, I think some of those backups are seniors too, so they're pumped up about those guys getting a stop. I like it, Greg.
Colonels in victory formation. Ben Dalton takes the knee, and Henderson County beats the Central Hardin Bruins 47-19, your final score. An explosive second half for the Henderson County Colonels, in particular, sophomore Jaheim Williams. Of course, no handshakes due to the coronavirus, so more just a wave for players. And Steve Towle, I think, may get a word here with Coach Tim Mattingly after he will have a handshake with Josh Boston. Coach,
Tim, what's your thoughts? Coach, you said you'd talk to us. All right, real quick, just your thoughts on tonight's game.
Where's your mask at? Where's your mask at? My thoughts? Henderson County's got a good football team. They're well coached. We're very young and youthful. They played hard in the second half. We didn't play very well in the second half. Hats off to them.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Yes, sir.
That's the head coach of the Bruins, Coach Tim Mattingly, with Steve Towle on the post-game show after the Colonels send the Central Hardin Bruins home. 47-19, your final score as the Colonels get the win here tonight at home. We will catch up with Henderson County's Seth Gobin, along with Jaheim Williams on our postgame show here from the head coach Josh Boston, and have the scoreboard show. Again, your final score: Henderson County Colonels 47, Central Hardin Bruins 19. For Steve Towle on the sideline, Scott Stone with me here in the booth. I'm Greg Busby. So long for just a while here on WSON.
Play-by-play coverage of Henderson County High School Colonels football here on WSON Henderson, Kentucky has been brought to you by Owensboro Health, by Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC, by Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste, by Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, by Ewing Tire, by Farmers Bank, and by the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. Play-by-play coverage of Henderson County High School Colonels football here on WSON has also been brought to you by Ryan Wilkie and Walker Bruner, your local Edward Jones Investment Advisors, by H&H Construction, by EM Ford & Company, by Heritage Federal Credit Union, and by Team Collision Center. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next here on 860 AM, 96.5 FM, and WSONradio.com.
The mission of Henderson County Schools is to provide extraordinary educational opportunities for every student. Henderson County Schools is proud to announce a new district-wide initiative, HCS Plus,